Well, hell. I'm all tangled up in my wires here.
Tangled up in wires.
I almost hung myself.
Ooh.
Hello, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Christy Lee.
Hello, Chick McGee.
She's at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Oh, hello indeed. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Somebody got fired in the NFL, not in the room. Here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much, Chickster.
You're welcome.
Someone also is a winner. Let's get right to it. Congratulations to Abby O'Grady.
Oh, Abby O'Grady and the little people.
Abby. She's a winner, and she's from Goshen, Indiana.
All right.
She wins that.
She doesn't have electricity.
I'm sure she has electricity.
All right.
She won herself one of those great $500 gift certificates from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Oh, Abigail.
Because she was our winner in week 5 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Only person to get 13 of 14 games correct. She only missed the... Who's snorting over there?
Me.
Oh, okay. 13 of 14 games. She didn't get the New York-Seattle game, which the Giants won.
Let's not focus on her negatives. Let's just move on.
We'll look forward to talking with Abby, as she'll be taking on Chick McGee in the Shoe-In of the Week. But this gives me an opportunity to remind you that, what are you doing right now?
Get involved.
Get involved. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Someone's got to win week 6. Just pick the winners. You don't have to go against the spread. You don't have to know anything. Just have some fun. And
you don't have to know nothing.
You don't? For all I know, Abby doesn't know.
No.
Her
behind from third base. You don't know.
Hey, she could be a great football fan. You don't know.
Let's not pick on Abby. We don't even know her.
Yeah, who's to say what man picked the...
Oh, Abby, I hope you destroy him this week.
Who's to say?
In any event, have some fun, as Chick says. Get involved. bobandtom.com/contest. And think of what nice stuff you can get. A nice little Halloween gift. From Steven Singer Jewelers. Wouldn't that be great? Nice little bracelet. Oh, yeah.
A golden pumpkin.
A
little golden pumpkin.
That would be nice, I suppose.
Wear it around your neck.
In any event, congratulations, Abby O'Grady. And don't you have a song about an Abby O'Grady, Pat? That sounds like something right up your alley.
Yeah, I thought you were Irish, right? Aren't you? Something
Irish-American, first generation,
Yeah, that's what you say, yeah.
Were you a Jameson drinker or a...
Yeah, that was kind of my go-to thing. I would down that, then...
What do they have, the car bombs?
No, I don't like
Jameson and the beer and the shot?
Yeah.
Or the
Baileys, I think.
The Baileys, yeah.
And run the distinction, isn't one faction drinks Jameson and one...
Yeah, Jameson is North Ireland. I'm pretty sure that's Protestant, and Bushmills is Catholic.
So
or the other way around.
No, I guess the other way around.
Is it
because
the other
my
way around?
really good friend is Catholic, and all she drinks is Jameson.
Christy has another good friend. I don't know if you know that.
Boy.
You know Nora.
I do like Nora.
Yeah, Nora's cool.
Well, that's one.
Well, you've said her name. I can't throw the insult I was going to throw out. So there we go.
She's actually in Wales right now, so she won't hear it.
Well, how could she hear anything if she's inside a whale?
Like Jonah.
My gosh.
Not that
Not gonna hear
Wales.
much.
Wales.
Maybe a
Like,
heartbeat.
Now, you know who's from Wales, don't you?
who?
Tom Jones, the famous singer.
Is that right? I figure why fight it. Is that right, Tom? Don't we have a song about Tom?
That's all right. That's all right.
Mama.
Okay, well,
That's all right.
coming up in sports, what have we got?
We got a firing. Guess who got fired? The NFL head coach.
Boy.
Christy.
I have no idea.
Josh Arnold.
I couldn't name one.
Ace
knows.
Cosby.
I know.
It happened right when we left.
Yes, I got the text, actually. Robert Saleh, head coach of the Jets, gone.
Oh.
Get your stuff. And now
Does Aaron not like him? Is that what
Aaron
happened?
Rodgers can become the head coach of the New York Jets. As he has been acting head coach all this time.
By the way, just one of the things about playing the games in London,
Yeah.
I've actually been on an airplane.
I've been on an airplane,
with an let me finish the sentence, with an NFL team following a loss.
Oh.
It's rough. Can you imagine,
Especially
though,
that
flying
one.
back from London?
Yeah. With Mr. Happy, Aaron Rodgers on the plane. Have you seen the video of him, Robert Saleh, coming in for a hug, and Aaron pushes him away? It's all over the sports show talk shows now. it's obvious Aaron did not care for Robert Saleh. So there you go.
I'm sure he's cashing the checks. I don't feel sorry for anybody in this.
All right.
Did you see what's his name, Saleh, being escorted out of the building?
Well, that's what they do.
And then a referee called holding, which is interesting. threw
Were
a
they
flag.
grabbing him by the
Yeah, they did.
were
Hard
pulling
down here, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to-
You think one of those wacky New York restaurants have the Robert Salad? The Robert Salad today for lunch?
I love the Robert salad.
What do you got? You got ham?
I thought too many Jets fans eat any lettuce.
That's true.
I mean, and, God, the heads were exploding on sports talk radio. And I mean, you can imagine New York. It's always the
Focal point.
oh my God.
You know, they really picked on him for the Saleh. He dyed his beard. It was too dark. He left it on long. You know how you leave Just for Men on too long? The
I do
darker
know.
it gets. Yeah. It was, he looked
Leave
like.
the man alone.
All right.
Yeah, poor guy.
He is great looking, got a lot of money.
They
Yeah,
gotta pay
he'll
him,
be fine.
pay him out the
We
contract.
got a door
Yeah.
Kong on him, 12 inches long.
Yeah, he'll end up somewhere.
You know, when they fire him, Christy, I don't know if you're aware of this.
What?
When they fire an NFL coach, it's much like in all those cop movies where they go, I need your badge and your gun.
On my desk.
I need your clipboard and your headset.
Clipboard, the headset, and the whistle. On my desk.
Wow, okay, well. So where will he get hired as the next head coach?
He'll probably go back to being defensive coordinator, which,
Okay.
by the way, the Jets defense, second in the league. Get out. And the rumor is that Robert Saleh was getting ready to demote Aaron Rodgers' best friend, Nathaniel Hackett, who's the offensive coordinator for the Jets. Yeah.
Okay, well.
And evidently, the quarterback coach, Todd Downing, is going to call the plays for the Jets from now on. So there you go. Now you're up to date with all the NFL gossip.
And is it true that Gatorade is going to come out with a, what's it called? Ayahuasca? What is that stuff called?
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca
I'm
flavor?
sorry, see, to me, ayahuasca sounds like a really great summer camp.
Can they make something tie-dye colored?
What do you mean? Oh,
Like
you
a
mean
liquid?
a liquid?
Like in the liquid look like that?
Oh, that'd
Boy,
be tough.
that would be,
That would
if
be
they could,
most famous drink ever.
that would sell.
Yeah.
Chick, you're a genius.
I've seen that you can dip a hat into that liquid. It looks like a tie-dye, and the color comes right out on the hat. On these, like, remember you go to...
and they don't have to do all the...
No, the spray painting and all that stuff, like at a carnival to spray
Right.
paint it.
What?
They dip it into this water, and it comes right up on the hat, and you let it dry, and that's the color you get. Yeah.
Like an egg? Like an Easter egg?
Kind of like an Easter egg. Only with a hat or a
So has
t-shirt.
the fabric been treated, like part of it's got wax on it or something?
Tom, I don't know. I don't
Like
think they're trying to...
batik?
I don't think they're trying to slip anything by you.
Oh, I think they are.
I don't.
It's a scam.
I know it's something that exists in the world that you know nothing about.
It's a
You'd think
it's a
you'd
very
get
big
used
world.
to that, though, by now.
I know. Though rather, you know what I'm used to? I'm used to the sonic qualities of my Raycon earbuds when I walk those dogs of mine.
Spoil yourself. Try Raycon's everyday earbuds. You know they've been updated, and they have even more brand new features, like 32-hour battery life. That's longer than a day. Multi-point connectivity. It lets you pair with 2 devices at once. The new quick charge function. 10 minutes of charging, you get 90 minutes of battery and active noise cancellation. And Raycons now are available in fun colors like blush violet and forest green and classic black. And Raycons come with that 30-day guarantee, so if you need to return them, they make it oh so easy. Stop all the fuss. Don't worry about it. Just go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Get 20 to 50% off site-wide with all the new features. That's up to 50% off everything on Raycon's website. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
We got a bunch of great news coming up this morning, including the phrase in a headline, "Jumbo Beaver." We have
Just reading that.
gigantic crocodiles in the news. We have Skyline chili news, big news from the Skyline people. Monster cereals are back. And then we have an answer to a question of Josh's from yesterday. It's very important.
Is that right?
When we come back, remind me, it involves spectacles, glasses, these things. Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say, Alexa, Play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Yeah, how about this, Bob? Red or black? That would split it up. Black. It's a black card. Okay. Chick, would this be a club or a spade?
Club.
Club. See, look at this. See, we're narrowing it down. Now we're down to 13. Would you say a high card or a low card?
High.
High club. That'd be like 7 and up. All right, Tom.
Yes.
If it's a high club, it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, or king.
Okay, jack.
It's the jack of clubs.
Oh,
You'd
jack.
say this is pretty fairly chosen.
Now,
yeah?
you're not touching the cards.
I'm not touching it's been there the whole time.
The cards
Right.
are sitting in a little box.
Jack of
there.
clubs.
Jack of Club.
So when we drove in today, I was sitting in the car and I took one card out of the deck.
Right.
And I'll do this really, really slow. You can kind of
Are you kidding?
Let
them know.
Justin is holding all of the
You'll
cards.
see
All
one
the
card
cards.
in the deck
Right.
is turned the opposite direction
Right.
from all the rest.
Yeah.
One
Are you
card.
kidding?
One card.
And that one card is...
The
Jack of Clubs.
No way.
Get a card. Get this guy out of here.
Weird, right?
Hey,
You're a witch. He's a witch.
Wait a minute.
Witch.
Where are my car keys?
Hey, can you fix Justin? We need a magician. Can you fix Chick's computer?
Witch. Oh my gosh, you're just in time, Justin.
It only plays Steve Miller. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Weird, right?
Yeah.
We have a Vietnamese man who is thought to have had the world's longest hair has died. I had that word "bin penis." I think it would have been a much more interesting story.
Yeah.
Well, just we'll just
Change it.
do the story and use penis.
It's creative licensing.
You want me to, wherever the word hair is, say the word penis?
There you go. Now we're on to something.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
Don't use the word penis. Use the word.
Johnson?
Wang.
Wanker.
Wang.
Well,
Yeah, Wang. Use Vietnamese. Go ahead.
Yeah, Wang.
the exact length of Tran Van Hayes.
Wang.
Could I read the story?
Sorry.
That's not correct.
That's not correct?
Can I read the story, please?
Go ahead.
Now you know how I feel.
If you'd let me finish, you'd.
No, we're not.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Why are you
fine.
looking at me snottily? She's running her pie hole over there.
If you'd let me finish, you'll find out why.
All right.
The exact length of Tran Van Hayes'
Penis?
unwashed.
You know what?
You know what? You did
just
jump
can't
in.
resist, can you?
did just
You know
jump
what?
in a little easy.
Let me tell you what.
I am not going to let him
Can
get
I
this
tell
story.
you something? This will be. I apologize. You were exactly right.
See, if I say
We
the
jumped in a
exact
little,
length
very early.
of Tran Van Hayes'
Could you read that sentence again, please? Go ahead, read
I
it again.
totally, completely
Read it
apologize.
again.
We're now, once again, we are substituting the word wang for the word hair.
All right.
I am reading word for word.
Go ahead.
The exact length of Tran Van Hayes' unwashed dong.
That was Wang.
I'm sorry. The exact length of Tran Van Hayes' unwashed wang was unclear.
Well,
But some
it's hard to
estimates,
tell with all the dirt on it.
some estimates put it as long as 6.8 meters. Now,
Wow.
Christy, that's
6.8
It's like
meters.
18
that's
feet.
like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my.
The Venice Beach, though, that's the real people watching plays.
Oh yeah.
Guys with like snakes on their shoulders,
Yeah.
like living in their mom's basement.
That's the parade of weirdos?
Parade
Oh, yeah.
of
Oh
weirdos.
man, just
Best.
a parade of delusion, just this boardwalk where the only thing stronger than the smell of weed is the smell of horrible business ideas put into action. It's amazing what people have dedicated their lives to selling. Like one guy, he's like 40 years old. He had his posters, cash box, little booth, selling magic sticks for $10.
Magic sticks?
Magic sticks. Pieces of wood glued to polish rocks.
Really?
I know. Surprisingly, not a huge line in front of his booth.
Really?
You shouldn't be allowed to sell something that stupid, like maybe for one day, just so the government can videotape it and then show that footage to junior high kids across the country as part of like a Scared Straight anti-drug program. You know, you want to try acid? Yeah, look at Magic Stick guys. Is that where you want to end up? 25 years?
Yeah.
But that guy, it really is crazy. I wanted to, with my 4-year-old, you know, I got my son Kyler, I wanted to go up to his booth when I saw him and just maybe like buy a magic stick and be like, oh man, I can't wait to use this, be really happy, and then take off. And then show up like a half an hour later really distraught and just kind of out of it without my son. And maybe take like a little lizard out of my pocket and set it down right in front of me. Shh, it's okay, sweetie. And then take a gun out of another pocket, put it right to his head and be like, I want my kid back, Warlock. Give me my son back.
Wow, that is a good magic stick.
It really is.
Yeah, that'd blow what little is left of his mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to actually walk, if I could do anything, walk up to him in an actual wizard suit, like a Hollywood wizard costume. And then be like, you know not what you dally with there, sorcerer. Leave these realms for a real wizard. Point like a wand at him and be like, electrico. And then right when I say that, a friend I had sneak up behind him earlier tasers him from behind.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's hump day. Blah, da, 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 da.
I'm looking forward to hump day. We got, speaking of humps.
You behind that?
Alli Breen will be our guest with a little bit of sexy time.
What hump?
What hump, Igor?
Werewolf.
Werewolf. Those are all classics. We should probably feature that a little bit later on today, our Young Frankenstein tribute.
Not get derailed.
We have a couple things to get to, but first, one of the things we talked about yesterday on the show, and I think it was Josh that mentioned this. I believe we were talking about eyeglasses because Christy Lee has been wearing glasses since what? You were 4?
2.
2?
Yeah, 2 or 3, something like that.
Adorable.
Yeah, little.
Always adorable when the little
Didn't have to tape them to your head when you're 2? Don't you take them off and stuff?
Not what I want to see.
They're like goggles.
Yeah, but that's cute. Yeah, it's great. I'm glad.
You think Kurt Rambis wore goggles when he was a baby?
Probably.
Famous. Never mind.
Perfectly valid joke. I should have gotten a much more of a maybe, if not applause.
I'm laughing.
Christy, you're getting this eye surgery from my buddy Dr. Lanter.
Yes.
And they're going to do to you what they've done to me and Ace and Chick, which is put lenses inside your eyeballs.
Should we tell her about? Nah, she'll be fine. She'll know. She'll understand.
In any event, we were talking about glasses. Now, Josh enjoys wearing glasses, and I was. Now, are you the one that mentioned the possibility of are people putting their lenses on their male members and taking photographs?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I put my glasses on. And
that's hilarious.
You've done that.
Look at my long nose.
Yeah.
Well, don't they have like they have the
Groucho glasses?
Groucho glasses, but don't they have a
yes
dick coming out? I have seen those.
Bachelorette parties, yeah.
But the question was, are people actually doing that? And we had this nice letter here. It says, "Good morning, fellas. Love the Bob and Tom Show. I wanted to let you know that we actually did that with our male members and glasses in college.
Of course you did.
We all took pictures with aviators on our Johnsons, and then had to figure out whose was who."
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
What, the bar's closed? What the hell?
And then he writes.
This ended up in Frenzied Love Making.
Well, that's clearly Jerome's.
He said, nice. Good choice, by the way.
Mahmoud, is that you? Come on.
It was incredibly infantile, our letter continues.
Yeah?
That's how I started off my college career. Well, thank you very much.
Why would you tell anyone?
That is...
I don't know.
That's
I don't think
pretty
you're
funny.
supposed to tell things like that. And with
Well, he didn't. Well, I'm not giving his name.
They're supposed to be secrets.
But I don't think... I mean, could you go through them and go, that's Bill's, that's Steve's?
I don't think I could recognize my own. I don't spend a lot of time looking at it.
Right. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I think I could recognize my own.
Well,
I mean, if it was a view from the top,
you've said that you have the
bruise in the shape of my thumb on the top of it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what, Christy.
Yes.
What do you say?
I'm not going to the bathroom and looking at your wieners.
No.
That was even hotter than we were going to supply.
Yeah, I was going to make the most obvious joke is if the 8 guys in this building right now, and I think you're the only lady in the building as we speak. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you could get at least one of them right.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Probably.
Ace, I'm just saying.
I don't know. Ace is Ace. He has his own particular color. I don't think he would stand out that much.
I know you're a relatively dark.
I'm dark complected.
But
what if it was a black and white photo?
Oh, there you go.
In your case, I think we lean heavily on the black. But
Can't help it.
I'm just tagging the Jerome joke. In any event.
So you blame Jerome when the people come and want to take you away.
Yeah, okay.
It's Jerome's fault.
They can calm down a little bit. Many things were learned on yesterday's show. We'll just review a couple of them here quickly.
What happened yesterday?
Oh, there you go. We heard about a movie called Frankenhooker.
Good movie.
Of course, from our resident cinephile.
Yeah.
And I bring it up for one reason. Bill Murray, I'm a big fan. Mr. Murray apparently gave that a thumbs up.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Came out. And
very nice.
It's a fun watch.
Yeah, but I bring it up only because I asked Josh. We had a story later on about everyone's first experience watching a horror film.
Yes.
And I remembered mine. I've talked about it many times. Creature from the Black Lagoon terrified me as a kid. Really had, I think, a bad effect on me. I was afraid to swim for a long time in lakes. But I asked Josh, who you're pretty much watching at least one horror film each day of the Halloween month.
Yeah.
And I just asked you a quick list of your top 5, and you're going to put that together for us?
Yeah. I think I'm actually going to put together a few lists.
Okay, good. And what are the alternate lists?
Top 5, my favorite 5 vampire movies, my 5 favorite werewolf movies, that kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
Good idea.
And can't you rate like the movies that have had many, many sequels? You can rate those from the best,
I can tell you what.
Right, like Halloween or
which so-called franchise has had the most movies? Would you say Frankenstein or
that's using words? Yeah, I don't.
Oh, that's hard to say.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. I think.
As I'm with Christy, I hate scary movies, maybe because of that experience as a kid, and I haven't seen any Freddy movies or Friday the 13th or any of those.
I like being scared, but I don't like gore.
Didn't Friday the 13th and Halloween cross over and make one movie or something? Is that
Freddy versus Jason?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they did that.
Wow,
with mixed results.
How about like mixing that with a sports movie?
Oh.
Freddy does Hoosiers. There's a vampire at the Ulitic gym.
Yeah, you could do like a track movie and have Leatherface chasing them.
Oh.
And they'll run faster.
Yeah.
If you had a guy with a chainsaw behind you.
How does he run so fast with that chainsaw, by the way?
You know,
it's a home light.
It's.
I don't know.
He doesn't run that fast. That's what's great
they're
about
not
the
there
first
anymore.
one.
Yeah.
What do you mean he doesn't run that fast? Everybody gets killed. They can't outrun him.
Well, they're too nervous. They keep making wrong decisions.
They fall. Yeah, or they get wrapped up in weeds.
What was the great commercial last year where they were making all the wrong moves?
Oh, I love that. Hey, let's go hide in that.
Let's go hide in that shed.
All the chainsaws are hanging.
And even the killer's like, geez.
Was that one of the insurance companies?
Yeah.
That was very funny.
I remember.
Could you also do a list then of, if you're going to do that vampire, et cetera, could you do a list of comedy horror films?
Sure.
Because to me, the absolute number one has to be Frankenstein, Young Frankenstein, but I certainly haven't seen enough of them to make them.
Yeah, that's up there.
That's a good one.
Shaun of the Dead is up there.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, I just rewatched Shaun of the Dead. That's a good movie. That's a damn fine movie.
In the course of yesterday's show, Christy said several things, one of which was, I think she doesn't know she said it, and I'm not going to repeat it.
She talks a lot, though.
And I'm not sure, I think I can attribute this to you. Did you say that your anal beads are red and green?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and just in time for Christmas. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
You guys were talking about it.
Jason, did she say that?
Pretty sure.
No.
At least red and white.
Because I remember we all started singing anal beads, anal beads.
I don't have anal beads, so they're not mine.
Wow. Did you borrow them from the library?
No.
First, go read the article about how Christopher Plummer hated every minute on the Sound of Music set. Then go watch him sing Edelweiss in the movie. It's pretty funny.
And then yesterday I told the story of my first horror movie was at Joanne Dalton's house. Her dad, Cal, had a...
Oh, my God. That's two people from your childhood. Cal and Joanne Dalton.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Get the projector figure out, Tommy.
Well, so I got and you guys.
we don't have a television.
This was pre VHS, whatever you want to say, and for birthday parties, I can't believe your friends when you were little didn't do this. Here we go. I got this nice letter from Chillicothe, Illinois, from Joe.
Chillicothe, Illinois. I didn't know there was I know there's an Ohio.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Huh.
Did you know that there was a I just heard another one. What's the capital of Libya? Anyone?
Libya.
Des Moines.
Des Moines, Libya, really? Tripoli, right?
Tripoli?
Oh,
Is
boy.
it?
Shores of Tripoli?
There's a Tripoli, Lebanon. Never mind.
Can we not talk about Libya ever again?
This guy goes, when I was a kid in the 70s, as a special treat on my birthday, my parents would rent a projector and films from our public library, all free of charge. Good memories.
Oh, free of charge.
Huh.
Yeah, Tripoli, Libya. Capital city of Libya.
Did you play a little slap and tickle with Joanne Dalton while you were watching the movie?
No, we were kids.
Is she still
kids do.
Is she still up and at him?
I have no idea.
You didn't play doctor as a kid? Come on.
Well, Tom, we have a surprise for you. Come on out, Joanne.
It's funny because you mentioned playing doctor, Christy, and I made this observation the other day, and I think it's true.
He figured me.
Shut up, chick. This is a real person. This is slander. I made this observation. I'll talk to you, Christy, since you're the only reasonable one here. The Toy Hall of Fame is up and running again in their nominees. I was wondering, remember when you were a kid, you played doctor?
Of course.
I was talking to some kids recently. Now today, when you play doctor, what you do primarily is you fill out forms.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you don't. There's no anatomical anything. You're just sitting there talking to insurance companies.
I thought it was a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Not when Tommy and I played.
Yeah. One more GD form.
It was all digital exam.
Go behind the screen there.
All
Take
right.
all your clothes off. Now this
I'm
is
a
gonna
doctor.
feel like intercourse.
You can trust me now.
Did you play doctor with some young lady? No names, please.
We did. I can
think
remember.
So. I think I was involved with my cousin at one
But
point.
was it a sexual thing?
No.
No, just kind
You just kind of examined.
Like kissing and groping
touching
and
and-
giggle.
squeezing.
Really? So when you played doctor, there was an end game.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Sort of.
no.
Well, the end game, of course, was an orgasm.
Josh, remind me when we go into break. The great joke I could tell that would be the last thing I'd ever say on the radio in this context. It's a good one. Let me change the subject immediately.
Did you play mom and dad and family, and you were the mom and he was the dad? And
When the neighbor girls wanted to play stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, you should have done it.
I had
Wait. I did play. We didn't do it. I did play husband every now and again.
Right.
I played.
But you didn't get to lay down and go to sleep with her?
No.
With my
It was always annoying
my
stuff.
two cousins, Jeannie and Janice, and I was Jinx the cat. I remember that because Jinx chased two mice instead of just one, I guess.
All
And
right.
that's why we.
And you would chase them around?
And I'd get to squeeze their boobs.
What the hell happened here? I thought we were talking about horror movies.
That was the end game.
How did this happen?
And every now and then we got somebody come at the top of the step of the basement.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing down there?
Nothing, Mom.
We lived in different times.
Yeah, this did not happen to me. There was
Good game, cuz.
Good game.
there was no
Really,
second
I
base.
left everything out
Although
there on the-
we can close out this topic and yet bring it back.
They were really soft.
We did have a very lengthy discussion about tuning in Tokyo. Dozens of letters from listeners.
I hate people who get it.
Played the Tune in Tokyo game, which involves a sort of a twisting of the nipples. And it led to a discussion and a very nice letter from a good friend of the show who was a trucker, happened to be in Wyoming, and had taken a trucker shower with his wife, who was riding along on his journey.
Oh, that's nice.
And
I think I showered with Jeannie and Janice, now that I think about it.
Did you?
Yeah, my cousins.
let's just go around the horn. Who have you showered with? Ace, take it away. You ever shower with anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about
Names?
Girlfriend?
I love it.
Unbelievable.
Grown woman?
You know, if you ever captured by the enemy,
You understand that this is somewhat of an entertainment program.
We don't necessarily have to tell the
you
truth.
getting mad and rolling your eyes at us really doesn't help anyone or anything.
Christy, did you ever shower with anybody
Yes.
recently?
No. Not recently.
Oh, really?
Really? You didn't have a
Andy and I don't shower together.
consummate shower together?
No.
All right.
Wait, our showers aren't real big at our house.
Yeah.
Not a lot of room.
I got a big shower, but never been in there with anybody.
Really?
All you got to do is ask.
Yeah, just ask her.
No, you tell, baby. You're the husband.
I will meet you in the shower.
She always has that
20 minutes.
What is that
Has
called?
that what?
That towel thing going.
A turban on her head?
Yes. Oh, water can only go so many places. You know how it is. This is not my. Josh, you ever shower with anybody recently?
No, it's been a couple years.
Do you have a stand-up shower or a bathtub shower?
Both.
Oh, you have both?
Yeah.
Yes. If I were ever looked at president, bathtub showers would be made illegal.
Do you have the stand-up in the primary?
Exactly right.
Hate
I have a
bathtub showers.
stand-up shower, but it's not real big. We could.
Yeah, mine's not big.
Haven't you seen those commercials that can come to your house and in one day give you a a shower?
I just
Well,
did that.
you'd have to have the space for it, and I don't have the space for it.
Hey, carve a little bit out of the living room.
Well, actually, you'd have to go down the stairs, so it'd be like
Best thing I
it
ever
would be
did.
a drop.
Put glass doors on the shower. Love it.
Oh, I have glass doors.
Oh,
Those are
man,
nice.
love it.
Yeah, I got it. In any event,
It's like a sauna in there, Tom.
we went deep into the tuning in Tokyo. And apparently it's a lot of fun.
Can we stop now?
And then there were some variations on it.
Evidently not.
Tweaking and Pat. Last time you were in a shower with a woman.
A couple days ago.
Oh,
really?
No kidding.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you better be careful Paula doesn't find out.
Now, did you ask or tell?
I did. We just happens.
They get in that shower.
Yeah.
It just happens?
Yeah.
Does she
Nice little
like
shampoos in there?
soap you up and?
Yeah, all that stuff.
Oh, that's
Really?
hot. That is hot.
I like it. Yeah.
And then Pat saying, I absolutely brilliant song from Pat yesterday. I really did love it, Pat. We did that pretty late. Could you do that again today, do you think?
Whatever you want.
I really enjoyed that show yesterday. Patty G, a kazoo solo in there. It was,
Josh
I think
killed
was it called Paula O'Brien's Boobs?
Yeah.
Paula is called.
Yeah.
It was very, very nice. About among other things, showering. And we've just been joined by our producer, Jason. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I might be showing my ignorance here, but did you all not realize that the Tune In Tokyo acronym?
Yeah, I saw this the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea either.
Yeah.
Just now.
Right in this moment. I had no idea.
Tune in Tokyo.
Tune in Tokyo.
Is that
Yeah.
is that just a coincidence?
I think that's why they said Tokyo.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
it wasn't an old World War II thing or something.
Instead of
I thought.
I was
tuning in Berlin.
That's why I played the Per Ubu song 30 Seconds Over Tokyo.
Yeah, well, I think that's where it came from.
Don't ever play that again. It's the worst thing you've ever played.
We've never
I
gotten
agree.
more complaints than
Cleveland-based band.
Thanks for bringing that up. I did see that yesterday, and I was going to mention.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
God.
I showered with my wife last month.
All right.
Thank you very
That's why
much.
they've stayed married so long.
I showered with
He's the one in the building.
I showered with my cousins 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Weird stuff happened back then, chick.
God, I can't believe I just picked
Makes
up.
it sound like it's one of his achievements.
No. I meant to say I can't believe I didn't pick up on that. Wow.
I wonder if that was just a coincidence or if that's how it all
started.
There's no way somebody reverse engineered that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think you're right. We had an interesting sports story. I'll have to look up the actual story. I believe it's called the Dick Kicking Championships.
Boy, that is rough.
Much like the slap fights and everything now. It's
horrifying.
Yeah, some guy from, here we go. Here it is. UFC fighter Matt Brown officiated at what was entitled the Ultimate Dick Kicking Championship. And these were young guys. And they were, obviously, as the name implies, just kicking each other in the groin. I blame the internet. This is so stupid. Fellas, don't ever do this. And the power slap competitions, that's going to be, what is it, CTE? They're just begging to have your brains ruined. Please don't do stuff like this. We also learned that we had a nice visit with our friend, comedian Jeff Bodart, who's been all over the world on cruise ships where he's an entertainer. And all these cruise ships he's taken, more than 100, he's never dined with the captain. Did you ever dine with the captain?
Yeah.
Pat, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an honor.
Yeah. On celebrity cruise lines.
Oh, more than once?
Yeah, because the guy was a fan of the comedy show. This Greek guy.
Oh, great.
Either
Okay.
Greek or Italian. Those.
Well, that's cool.
And then lastly, the last thing we learned yesterday, Josh has never encountered blonde pubic hair.
No, that's not true. I have. I did not encounter it. Yeah, no, I said I did.
Yeah.
Well, clearly this
What?
this roster that I have is
You're like Martin.
Check your notes.
is incorrect. Bernstein said Woodward.
I saw them on a girl, but then I made some joke about not seeing them on a guy. You know, this is just
I see.
This is sort of the folly of this segment.
I see. So you've never seen them on a guy.
Yeah, it was a whole you had to be there in the moment thing.
Yeah, so we can't
possibly be related.
we can't recapture
Right,
is what
right.
you're saying.
Yeah, it's
okay, thank you very much. I somehow feel insulted. And yet I'm just reading the text here, which indicates that. And then there was an unfortunate addition to that when Christy proudly shouted out something about her own anatomical
I had
issues.
blonde pubic hair, sure.
She said it again. I tried to.
I have blonde
Jen,
hair.
You're my witness.
I know.
I tried not to.
Try to get her to shut up.
Okay.
What color was your cousin's?
Like a light brown.
Oh, she didn't have pubic hair back then when you were kids.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. What angle do we want to take here?
The one where we leave. the one where we go, hey, I've got an idea, Willie. What's happening with Prize Picks?
Football season is heating up, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible for all. The app is really simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less in their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented the flex play. You can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. Last week, 2 out of 3 of my picks hit, but I still got paid out with Flex Play from Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play only $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thanks, Willie. Have some fun with Prize Picks, and when we come back, I will stand corrected. Okay. When we come back, I was wrong. Hate to
Write
admit
this
it.
down.
And we may get some Dude Wipe sports news from the Chickster. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Our guests, Mark Maron and Rebecca Corey. Now, Rebecca, you mentioned that you travel with your dog.
I do.
And you're serious.
What kind of dog is it?
I have a 64-pound pit bull, a blue-nosed pit bull.
Oh.
Her name is Angel. And she was.
You showed a picture to us during the break, a picture of your dog sitting on the airplane looking out the window.
Yep, she was sitting in a seat next to me, looking out the window, thinking, "Whoa."
And this is a what do you call it? A service dog.
Therapy dog. Yep.
Therapy dog.
What does that mean?
It means you just give up the Xanax and wine, and you go to a little being that makes you calm when you fly. I got an issue with flying. Yeah.
So you couldn't. So you're a cat person. You couldn't do that with cats because, first of all, cats are so they're so highfalutin.
Yeah,
would not.
Oh, you mean you have
Cats
to
will scratch
earn
your eyes
the
out.
of the cat, and that somehow makes it
No, the
less.
cat would look at you and go.
Take your you put a cat on a plane, see what happens.
I traveled. I traveled with LaFonda.
Oh, did you?
And how'd it go?
Was LaFonda in a cage?
Well, let me understand. You got to understand.
I'm
the
surprised
cats-
LaFonda would fly coach.
Yes.
Was she willing to?
LaFonda. My cats were feral, so they're wild animals.
Right.
Now, I had never traveled with this cat before, and it was crazy because. They were, when I first got them, they were already wild, and they were only a few months old, but they were wild. So in order to take LaFonda to Los Angeles, it took me 2 hours to get her into the cage. I had to wear leather gloves.
Yeah.
My hands were still bleeding.
I'll bet.
I get her into the cage. I get to JFK, and I'm exhausted. And I'm aggravated, and I put the cat on the conveyor, and the TSA guy goes, "Oh, you're gonna have to take the cat out of the cage." and walk it through.
Oh,
and I'm like, are you kidding me? I became crazy cat lady.
See
there
my
is
hands?
no way. Yeah, look at my hands. And I made the biggest deal. I was like, there's no way this cat's getting out of that cage. He's like, then you're not getting on the plane.
Okay.
And by this point, I'd frightened everyone around. I was crazy. And it would have been, they would have been less freaked out if I'd had a bomb. I mean, I took this little cat out of the cage and they're like, step back, everyone back. And LaFonda was just freaked out.
I'll bet.
And I walked her through, and all she wanted was to get back into the box. But my biggest fear was that the cat's going to get away, and I'm going to be like in some...
You're going to chasing her down.
Yeah, I'm in a children's film. It's just a montage of me on the baggage claim. And, and it ends running through kitchens, down
it ends with you in a federal facility being sodomized.
Nothing more enjoyable. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Is that the sodomized bell?
Sodomized bell. There it is.
What's nice about bringing Angel on is bully breeds are really gassy in general. If you know anything. Oh, they're very gassy. And there's no hair there to muffle, the smell and the sound. And so sometimes on the plane, she will just let it rip.
Yeah.
And it's real nice.
Do you look around and say, excuse me, or do you just point at the guy in front of you?
I just laugh because it's so unbearable. But now there's someone, because normally you've been asleep on an airplane with your mouth open and been woken from a dead sleep because you thought someone crapped on your face. Because, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And now that I have a bully breed, I just go, well, there it is, everybody. Take that. Take that.
You need to give your dog Beano before you fly.
What's that?
I need to give me Beano before I fly.
It's the same stuff you put on your food, and it prevents gas.
Isn't there something magic on planes that just, that gas just evaporates? I always thought there was a magic to it.
Well, it doesn't. It actually makes it all the way to the back.
Yeah, it does. It makes it to that sleeping person with their mouth open.
Are you the guy that pulls the SBD that reaches up and turns off that fan thing?
I just think it works its way the entire length of the plane.
It does.
Everybody have their vent.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Here in the Bob and Tom program, we have been asking you for questions you get all the time.
About your job.
Yeah. Dear Bob and Tom, I work at the service desk of automotives. Customers call in and say, hey, the check engine light came on. What's wrong with my car?
Well, there you go.
I want to always say, I don't know, put your car on the phone. Let me talk to it.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Dear Bob and Tom, my name is James Brown. I'm really getting tired of people saying, so, do you feel good?
Yeah.
Dear Bob and Tom, my name is Brandy. Yes, I am sick of people asking me if I am a fine girl. Okay. If you've got questions you're tired of, we'd like to hear from you.
Yep.
Okay, that's one of my favorite songs. I love that song.
Brandy?
Yes.
Brandy, you're a fine girl?
Yes.
What a good wife you would be.
Yes.
But my love, my life.
My love and my lady is the sea.
Yeah.
Now, why do you like that song? Because
I don't
is
know.
that the kind of relationship you want, where that's some man who loves you but he has to leave for long?
Right. He comes in, gets the good loving, and then he leaves you alone for.
All right.
How do you think Brandy got to own the bar?
She wears a braided chain made of the finest silver
from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of the man that Brandy loves.
She killed and buried out behind the bar.
And then guess what? You could be a winner of $1,000. We call it Monster Cash. It's a lot of fun. Be part of it. Also, we got Grand Funk tickets. They're going to be doing their thing at the Palladium, which is a great place to see the show. That's coming up in about 10 days.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're rolling right along now.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Huh? I got an email for you.
I got a correction first.
All right.
My fault. Sorry.
What?
I had the list of things we discussed on yesterday's show, and I mentioned that I said Josh had never seen blonde pubic hair.
Not true. I've seen so much of it.
And then Josh said, no, you said you'd never seen it on a man.
Yes.
And that's what this says. I had the piece of paper. It's my fault. It says, Josh has never seen my bigger than the next line on a guy. See, right there. Yeah, it is right there. So I threw Mark under the bus from our staff.
It's all right.
Sorry, Mark. My fault.
This is from Ryan, listening to the show yesterday and hearing you guys talk about the boys kicking each other in the groin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Brought back some old memories when I was playing football in high school. A teammate stepped on one of the boys from the other team.
Ooh.
And he got cleated.
Oh.
In the, yeah. I remember it swelling up to the size of a softball, maybe even larger. And for the next month, he had to go to the hospital and every few days and have it drained with a syringe.
Oh.
Wow. Two pricks.
Am I being counted as...
No.
Oh.
Is he when he goes to the hospital?
Right.
The doctor has to move the one out of the way to access the other. You're going to feel a small prick. Well, so are you, doctor.
Our friend Bobby writes in. He says, years ago, a friend of mine got in a bar fight, got severely kicked in the boys. His nut collapsed.
Oh, no.
And about a month later, he lost his right leg due to loss of circulation.
Gosh.
You didn't have to read that.
Hang on a second.
The reason I'm reading this.
Hang on. Say loss of circulation again.
He lost his right leg due to loss of circulation. Right after that, Bobby writes, thank you guys for making me laugh daily.
See? We bring joy into people's lives.
Boy.
So that's a good, if that's not a PSA for don't join a groin kicking competition.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Also, don't sit in the top bunk if you're in one of those old-fashioned metal bunk
not
beds.
The story again, please.
Oh, yeah, this is a rough one. Boy.
Yeah. Well, he was sitting in the top bunk, and you know those ones where there's sort of a canvas thing that's held by those springs?
Yeah.
And the springs have the hook. One of the things hooked one of his nuts. He jumped off, and one of his gonads was dangling from the... Oh, yeah.
I bet that's happened on trampolines.
Yeah, he's had several kids, so you can be a one-ball man and be okay.
You can be a one-ball man.
Yeah, but don't join a club... where you get kicked.
Isn't there a song, Here Comes Johnny with a One-Ball Man?
Oh, yeah.
Off to the rodeo. Yeah.
Well, now, Pat, would you mind doing an early song for us? Yesterday,
I don't care if he minds it or not.
Yesterday, you favored us with a great new tune about your...
about 3 minutes long.
How do I describe this without spoiling it? It's about your love life.
Yes, it says it all in the song.
All right.
A gal named Paula. If we could have Josh on kazoo, and I'll run you through the melody.
Oh, do you have your kazoo, John?
I sure do.
Tom didn't like the kazoo yesterday.
It wasn't close enough to the mic.
I couldn't hear it. You see, now you gotta.
Well, you can hear your sugar packets.
Want me to play the sugar packets?
Why don't you? I don't know why you don't.
That's your part, Josh Arnold. Go ahead. Oh, you want it in the intro here? In the intro. Okay. Got a gal named Paula. Paula O'Brien is her name. Very intoxicating. I'm like a moth to a flame. Haven't had a drink in 15 years. I walk a very straight line. But if Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. That's right. I've never been a boob man. and I don't mean to objectify. Important I stay sober. Heaven knows I try. Go to my AA meetings, but all I think about are her double D's. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd wake up with the DT. If Paula's boobs were booze, that's a bridge I'd be bombed every day. If her rack was full of wine, I'd go from teetotal to sommelier. Now a solo, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. One more time. I thought it was perfect. If her tatas were Tito's and I had me a sip, fall off the wagon with one little nip. If her chichis were full of tequila, I'd lick the salt and squeeze those juicy limes. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, do it with me. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be it-faced all of the time. I'm tuning in Tokyo.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh, thank you very much, Pat Godwin, ladies and gentlemen. That's a classic. I love that, man. Very, very good. When we come back, what's happening in the sporting world?
Oh, we got Major League Baseball playoffs. We got head coach of the Jets fired. I forget his name. Long live the new head coach. And let's see. The NHL begins play. They're in full swing, except Utah doesn't have a name for their club. Maybe we'll name them when we come back.
I've been with a team that had no name.
We're playing hockey, all of the same.
There were Mormons in the audience. Okay, we'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Now, Maria, you're originally from Duluth.
Originally from Duluth.
You made how did you make the transfer into the transition into stand-up comedy? Did you have regular jobs?
Well, I worked as a secretary, and I missed that. I missed the camaraderie because you don't always get to see people on the road as a comedian. So I miss that. Where do you want to go for lunch? What do you want to get for lunch? Where do you want to go for lunch? I get like a sandwich, something, or like a salad. I mean, maybe we could just a place I get like a Diet Coke. We could go to Quiznos. Yes, we could. Yes, I like the drama, like don't touch Donna's label maker. Okay, no, don't even look at it. Why? Because she bought it with her own money. Oh, enough said, sister. Why don't you tell Donna to keep her mitts off my freaking tape dispenser, which she should know is mine because it's clearly labeled. Oh. Fellas get mad. Who stole my key lime pie play? Wasn't me. Did you eat my Southwestern style lean cuisine? No. Did you eat my half chocolate rabbit I've been gnawing on for 5 years? It's basically only half a head and an ear with a soft baby blue ribbon wrapped around it because my ma gave it to me for Easter. Yes. Don't. It took you too long. I had to scrabble it up in my chops. But yeah, I used to work as a secretary for a long time.
Yes, you've been around.
Yeah, I've been around. And I used to work as a Star Trek character in a touring show. I did a Star Trek character.
Oh, really?
What?
Wait a minute.
Mall openings and Jack in the Box promotions around the country.
Which Star Trek?
Well, I was a Bajoran, which is from Deep Space Nine. Not many people. Greetings, I'm Major Lilanka, the planet Bajor. Get the F away from me. All right. That was most of my job.
What is the name of the tribe, the people?
The Bajorans.
So they're Armenian.
We were like the Jews of your World War II. We were decimated by the Kardashians, which are.
And the Kardashians definitely Armenian.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They're lizard-like people. And all I have left of my parents to remember them by is this bloody paper doll. That looks like a napkin with some ketchup on it from this food court. Oh, so you are denier of the Holocaust. I see. Well, why don't you wait for your wife to come back from the Chico's where she's buying a boxy jacket.
Maria Bamford is our guest.
This paper doll. Oh.
I haven't seen Chick look like that in a long time.
Did you ever work at a theme park as a character or anything?
They trained us at a theme park, and it was in North Carolina, so it was a very it was a place where people wore a lot of religious kind of rock star T-shirts where they'd go like, "Come follow Christ, he's going to be seen at the mega," that kind of thing. So I did a little work there, but I'm not very good at talking to strangers. Trying to get people interested in talking to me. It was just terrible. It was mostly that, like, greetings. You got makeup all over your face. You mean my genetic makeup? I'm very different from you. I'm an alien. No. I wish the Vulcans would come back from their smoke break.
Did you have... One of my favorite things you've ever discussed in the show, and if you wouldn't mind maybe doing a little bit of this for me, you have talked about marriage on this show to the point that we actually get requests all the time.
Good.
For people to hear your little discussion about this, which is brilliant, and I don't want to give away any of it, but would you mind relating a little bit of, what I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, I was married for 3 years, and which is not a long time, We were supposed to be together until one of us died.
True.
I never even had a fever.
Yeah.
My friends were shocked I got divorced. You're getting divorced? That's weird. You seem so happy at the wedding. The wedding? Yeah, that's not part of the marriage. No. It's like telling a shark attack victim, gee, you seemed okay on the beach. And to speak to Christy's point, my wife felt I was too down, I was too negative. Well, this divorce should help.
Yeah, there you go.
She said I had changed. You didn't used to be like this. If I'd known going to be like this, I never would have gone to bed with you. Hey, guess why I didn't tell you?
Yeah, okay.
And of course, marriage is hard. We all know it. The proof here in the room, the success and Einstein.
Gotcha.
Marriage is so hard. Einstein got divorced.
Albert Einstein, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, Albert Einstein, arguably the most intelligent man who ever lived, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? It should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein? And there you have it.
Yeah.
Nick Griffin, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. There's Ace Cosby.
Kicking it up, aren't you?
Woo! I'm Chick McGee at Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
That's right. And we will check in with everybody. We got a lot going on here. Got some great letters here. We've got an update on Magic for the Blind.
Oh, good.
From a magician.
Love that story.
Yeah, it's a fascinating story.
How do you know the stories that you shouldn't bring up and you bring them up? How do you know? How? Is it like some sort of reverse ESP?
I think it's fascinating.
I think this could be really cool.
Really?
They're trying. Yes. They're asking.
Researchers are investigating whether it's possible to make magic tricks accessible for a blind audience.
I don't think so.
Very few magic tricks focus solely on auditory perception. Scientists state magic relies on manipulating the perceived state of the world, which hinges, of course, on our visual perception, while sound provides information about an event that has happened.
See, that's already interesting to me.
Yeah.
When you think about things in that aspect, in that respect of sound is something that has already happened. Whereas visually, it's happening as it happens. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So I got a letter from Magic Bob.
What's Magic Bob up to?
Magic Bob. Let me get he says, Dear Bob and Tom, you were talking about performing magic for someone's blind. It reminded me of a time I was warming up an audience. I was at a table asking if they'd like me to do some close-up magic.
No, they just wanted me to go away so they could eat their appetizers in peace.
One of the guests said, thank you, but our friend is blind. I was standing next to the blind man, so I asked him if he would help me with a magic trick.
Oh.
While tapping his foot with mine, he said, sure. So I did a card trick. I had someone else pick a card and show everyone. The cards were shuffled. I started dealing them face down to the table one at a time. I asked the blind man to stop me when he thought I had put the correct card down. I tapped his foot when I put the correct card down, and he said, that is the card. I turned it over. He was right, and it impressed his table mate.
There you go.
So he cheated.
He did. Well, that's what magic is.
Cheating.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm. So he's participating in the trick.
Magic is cheating?
Yeah.
I don't like knowing how the tricks are done.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to.
Scientists have launched a competition challenging Magic Bob and other magicians to conjure up tricks using only sound, and they're going to have some results for us in November. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if they'll mean anything to us. You know?
Oh, because we can see?
Right.
Yeah.
Or if it'll just
we'll have to wear blindfolds and see if they're... I don't know.
I saw a blind magician.
Really?
That was astonishing.
I'll be right there.
You could give him a number. He could take it. This guy was so good with a deck of cards. You could say 17. He'd go, and so it'd be 17 cards. I mean, he did so many tricks that it blew my mind. It was the best.
Wow.
Of all the things that you find amazing and fascinating.
He had to quit, though, after he sawed the rabbit in half.
Oops, me bad.
Whoops.
I picked up the real saw.
Supposed to.
That's not a real saw.
I'm sorry. We've been avoiding getting to the sports section.
Fernando Tatis, which means little potato.
Oh.
Towering home run yesterday, highlighted the 6-run second inning, and the Padres hold on to beat the Dodgers 6-5, take a 2-1 lead in the best of 5 in NLDS.
Chick, when you see a priest, do you say, hey, Padre?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. How you doing, Padre? What's going on?
I'm sure they love that.
Yeah. Are the Padres still in San Diego?
Yes, they are.
I do what Dangerfield does in Caddyshack. Go, Rabbi, how are you?
Pete Alonso, home run off Aaron Nola, not from New Orleans. And the New York Mets beat the Phillies 7-2 in Game 3 of their NLDS. The Mets just a game away from wrapping up that best of 5. What do you think of that, Tom?
I thought the Dodgers were supposed to go all the way. What the hell's going on?
If the Padres have anything to say about it.
And Grimace was at the game.
Grimace?
Thanks, Ace. And Nafisha Collier.
I like to think he was just in the crowd.
I saw footage of him on the subway.
There are hundreds of Grimaces at the games now.
Oh, really?
Everyone has their purple suit, and they're everywhere.
I thought they had a special seat for him.
They do for him, the official Grimace, but there are hundreds of Grimaces everywhere.
Oh, faux grimaces?
Faux grimaces?
Grimeye?
We need to.
What do you think a group of grimaces is called?
A Grimeye?
A scowl of grimaces?
A meal of grimaces?
Oh, you're going the commercial route.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me, we had a great story yesterday about Burger King.
Shut up.
So exciting. They've got
Adam's Family Menu.
The Adams Family Menu also coming up in the news.
I was just talking.
Monster cereals are back. Josh, I love these.
I do too. I'm a big fan.
You know, you really never won the quiet game, did you, Tom?
Yeah, what is going on?
I'm winning right now.
Yeah! I love it.
No, you'd win the interrupting game, the always talking game. You'd win that.
Well, I'm just
You're losing the quiet game.
One quick interruption.
Nafisha Collier at 27, 11 rebounds, and the Minnesota Lynx are on to the WNBA Finals to take on.
Interrupt this, will you?
What was your first name?
Nephesia.
Well, that sounds like a disease, doesn't it?
What?
Well, I'm afraid the nephesia is advanced, and we're going to have to amputate the...
And get a load of this name. You like that name?
I'm not taking the blame for that, by the way.
No, and who are in the finals? Minnesota and...
New York Liberty.
Oh,
and Woody, look it up. Woody Johnson sensed his struggling New York Jets needed to change.
And that is two penises, by the way.
Woody Johnson. Woody, it had to be Woody Richard Johnson.
Oh, boy.
That's right.
That's the trifecta. Thank you, Matt. That's the trifecta.
Anyway, Robert Saleh got fired yesterday, just 5 games into his 4th season. The team's 2-3 start. And now Aaron Rodgers can be the head coach of the team the way the good Lord intended.
And speaking of
The way
football,
Aaron intended it.
and speaking of football, Abby O'Grady, congratulations, Abby, from Goshen, Indiana, our winner in week 5. You can be a winner too. You got to get those picks in before the Thursday nighter starts. The Pigskin Picks from the Bob and Tom Show. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest. She won herself that $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers.
NHL last night, the St. Louis Blues beat Seattle, Florida over Boston, and Chicago was beaten by a team without a name. That's right. Utah beat Chicago 5-2 last night. Right now, they're the Utah Hockey Club.
I think that's cool.
I kind of like that as well. I don't mind Utah Hockey Club as well. Here are the 5 finalists.
Oh, okay.
Is it 5? Oh, well, they're called the Utah Hockey Club now.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got... Then you've got
Trying
Blizzard.
to pay attention, okay?
Well,
if it's any consolation, I'm not paying attention.
Those are my 2. Utah Blizzard, Utah Mammoth, Utah Outlaws, Utah Venom, or the Utah Yeti. Which one do you like?
I like the Outlaws.
Yeti, the mascot options for that are pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Blizzard's not bad.
You could get a nice cooler sponsorship.
Because of the drinking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
So Venom's a movie.
Is Utah a place with lots of sightings of the abominable
what
snowman?
a great question. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, there should be some connection between the team name and...
I say they call them the Utah Jazz. That's right.
Yeah.
And then they can use the basketball jerseys.
Yeah. We're very cold, Coach.
Save money all the way around. Stop whining.
My pads are falling
It's
off.
a man's game.
I do like it. I like your idea, the hockey club, the Utah Hockey Club.
We had Blizzard, Yeti, Venom, Outlaws, and missing one.
Mammoth.
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 I don't
like a woolly mammoth.
Yeah, woolly.
Yeah.
Did they find the remains of a woolly? Excuse me, woolly mammoth there.
Yes, they did. Underneath where they built the arena. Yeah, that's where
I'm
they
going to say
found it.
Blizzard. I like Blizzard.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's Dairy Queen, though.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I like it.
What's your favorite Blizzard?
Pumpkin pie.
I do love that, but I'm going to have to say a Reese's.
I'll have the dog crap Blizzard.
And I'm going, even if you bring your own, they won't make that for you. Did you know that?
By the way, I have a true story from the.
God, I hope it's a long one.
It's very short. One of the cool things, I like to go to the Dairy Queen drive-thru.
Yes.
And they always do the thing.
The only drive-through he'll go.
I don't go through. I don't like drive-thrus.
Drive-thrus except Dairy Queen.
I typically go through that one Dairy Queen drive-thru. And it's complicated, but they do the thing. They do the upside down.
Sure. Yeah.
So last week we did it, and there was a friend of one of my daughters was in the car.
Oh, that's the worst. Your kids' friends?
Yeah. Oh, but so she's a sweet little girl. So the guy does the thing with the Blizzard. Does it
right?
For some reason, let's just say a minute or two later, she decided to try it herself.
Oh well, yeah,
yeah. All over your car, huh?
Primarily her lap, but I do have to get
How
my
old is she?
car detailed. 9.
Let me ask you this: did you go back through the drive-thru and get her another one?
Enough of it was able to be scooped up from her lap to.
You made her eat it?
No, you did the right thing. That's how you learn.
That is how you learn. I'm with you, Josh. I wouldn't have gotten her another one.
The Blizzard, sorry.
Did she laugh or was she mortified?
I think kind of both.
All right, well.
But everything was okay.
You got to learn to laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
Do they have the sign at yours where they say we only do one now? They don't do all of them. The Blizzards.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that at my Dairy Queen has a sign now. We only do one Blizzard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
They stole that from Ted Drew's in St. Louis, by the way.
Did they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The frozen custard, finest frozen custard in the
St.
country.
Louis.
What is it called?
Center of the universe.
Ted Drew's.
St. Louis,
yes,
Missouri.
That's right.
Dairy Queen.
Where it all started, baby. Well, you like Panera? You can thank the St. Louis Bread Company.
Why?
Because that's what it's called in St. Louis. But
well, no, I'm sorry. There's St. Louis Bread Company, and then there's Panera.
The exact
I don't
same
get
thing.
it. I don't get it at all.
Just trust me on this.
What else?
What else is coming up in sports? So you give me the teaser. Got a world record over there?
Well, if you come up with a real word instead of teaser, unless we're working at a strip club. Did we talk about Robert Saleh being fired?
Yeah.
And then reporters aren't going to be allowed in the locker room. I like this. None of your business.
Well, they're proposing it.
Good. I don't think they should be allowed in the locker room. Get your questions out at the news conference and everything. Chili.
In the news. Okay, good. Right now, I want to do a little survey here. How many of you guys would like something more to worry about in your life?
Me? No.
Thank you. 61% of Americans in a recent survey said they don't want to have to worry about retiring. Are you kidding me? They were concerned about not having enough money when they retire. This is where the Silac Insurance Company comes in because they're experts in the field of something called an annuity. Annuities, what is that all about? Well, it's about having some cash when you retire coming into you on a regular basis. See what I'm talking about and see what restrictions apply. See if you qualify. Just head over to silacins.com and see if this is going to work out for you, perhaps. So, once again, it's SILAC, Silac, and they're experts in annuities, the Silac Insurance Company at silacins.com. Just visit bobandtom.com. There's a video starring Chick McGee that'll walk you through some of the basics of an annuity. This might be just the thing for you. Get rid of that anxiety about your future. The Silac Insurance Company, the proud sponsors of the Christy Lee News Desk, will be coming back with some news from Christy. And also, I want to say something about our forthcoming comedy show on its way to South Dakota. We'll give you the details when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show. There's a monkey here riding a dog.
Yes, there is.
Hi. And the monkey's name is...
Where's the camera?
Dawn? Okay, Dawn the monkey.
Dawn the monkey and Dan the dog, right?
And the dog's name is Dan.
Dan.
Mm-hmm. And the doggy has a little saddle.
Oh, look at that.
And the monkey's riding around our studio.
At first glance, it doesn't appear as though the monkey has any control over where the dog goes.
Quite clear. Is the monkey steering?
I don't think the monkey is steering.
He's got reins.
He does have reins.
Can I put my hand out? Will the monkey bite my finger? Or?
Don't dare spit in my pop, monkey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. She's drinking from James's glass.
James, I hope that's not a Jaeger bomb, James.
No, this is the White Russian, right?
Oh, okay. I don't care who you are. That's fracking the door.
She wants the chocolate. He had hot chocolate. She's trying to get the chocolate.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I told you anything sweet. She'll like anything sweet.
Thank you for clarifying.
That really, she likes that.
Did you see that?
And you want me to tell you something? This has never been done. I've never, ever turned her loose.
Really?
I mean, I've always...
Mess.
Oh, you know
the first time I've ever turned her loose.
Because she has the strength of 10
Well, it's not that. You know, I just, she's relaxed and...
We can tell.
You know...
Yeah. Did you see what she did,
she's going to be drunk.
Did you see what she did? She stuck her head in there, couldn't get the chocolate. Now she's using her hand to get down to the bottom.
Dipping it out.
And licking her hand out.
She's no idiot.
Well, thanks for asking.
James, do you have a smoke? She might want one of those now.
Yeah, we'll need that smoke, definitely.
As if this could get any better. If the monkey would smoke a cigarette. Light one up.
Wow. Do they have a pre, how would I word this
race
delicately?
performance?
If they're going to... If they're going to defecate, do you know, or do they just let it rip?
Yeah, and they come over and ring a bell and. Because I got squelched about her playing with herself. But on defecation, how does that work? How does that work? Okay.
I think she's going back over to see Chris.
Might have to go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Please leave a monkey turd over there. If you could you please defecate on his keyboard?
Turn my headphones off.
Please. That would top the show. What do we?
Just a little one.
Just a little baby rabbit. Have you got food over there, Tom?
Would you like? No, I've got iced tea.
Oh yeah. Well, she.
Hi, how are you, sweetie? You are just the cutest little thing. Don't walk on my.
We do have a banana if we want to bring it in.
My headphones just went off. Oh God.
Bring a banana in. See if she'll eat it.
Oh yeah, she'll eat a banana.
She'll eat a banana. She'll eat the hell out of a banana.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
She's like a monkey on a football.
Pat, are you ready to do your movie review?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
We can do
okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Big week this week. Talking about the new movie Sex and the City 2.
Now, should we explain that the way you have a very interesting way of making sure that your reviews are not biased. You don't chum around with the stars.
I do not chum around with the stars.
And
as little as possible.
You don't associate pretty much with the movie itself.
Do not do that.
So in other words, you don't go to the movie.
I don't interact with the movie in any way.
By seeing it.
By seeing it,
right?
I try not to think about
that would
it.
Bias your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Once you've seen a movie, there's no way you can be objective about it. You have been foiled. The content is in your head, and there's no way you can do it. Now, this week, Sex and the City 2. Carrie, Amanda, Mary-Kate, and Ashley return for the sequel. There will be sex, followed by brunch, during which a penis will be ridiculed. There will be giggling and togetherness. Cynthia Nixon, shockingly, not returning for the sequel. I don't know if you know that. The role of Amanda is played by a broom with a face drawn on it. Sarah Jessica Parker does return, and contrary to early rumors, the role of Carrie is not played by Super Saver. Winner of the Kentucky Derby. Super Saver. Obviously, these are some heavy-duty female role models, but you don't have to go to the movies to hear about strong women, as you'll see in this edition of the Unbiased Movie Review, which is also ripped from the headlines.
Really?
Yes. In Minnesota, a mother has given birth in the car while driving herself to the hospital. Well, what does she want? A medal? One time I soiled myself on the way home from the airport. Nobody seemed to think that was much of a miracle.
Yeah.
The only difference is that mine didn't scream coming out. In fact, it was almost eerily quiet. There was a whimper. I'm not sure what gender came out. Ripped from the headlines. Yes. Sex and the City 2. Definitely a movie for females. Well, what's wrong with seeing something a little soft and fun? You need it sometimes. After watching all the violence in the news, one of Spain's most famous matadors remains in critical condition after sucking the horn of one of Spain's most famous bulls. Julio Aparicio was gored through the throat, his jawbone fractured, his tongue pierced, his soft palate smashed. Doctors say he may never say, "That's delicious," again. From now on, we'll probably say, "That's delicious." Whatever "that's delicious" is in Spanish.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
No tag on that.
I am unready.
Okay, good. Me neither.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
We never get the credit for being ready on this show because
you're never.
Yeah, I know it's hard. It's early, for God's sake.
We don't get enough time in the breaks to eat or anything.
By the way, Chick McGee.
Yeah.
The new iPhone 16.
Yeah.
I ran the battery down yesterday all the way.
How did you do that?
How did you do that?
I didn't know it was possible.
Oh, man. I knew something would be
great story. Then did you charge it up? Yeah.
Did you do the update? Because I know there was a big fix.
I'm not sure. But coming up tomorrow on the show, an interesting story about those that are and those that aren't in the world of specific phone brands.
Oh, okay.
I found that because I used to be, what do they call that? An Android guy for a long time. And then I got to the iPhone, and now, but people who are against iPhone are almost like militant about it.
Yeah, it's our world is divided in so many ways.
Yes. Very angry.
Well, tomorrow I'm doing a little more research on this. I found it amusing, but in any event, a busy day, so it's hard for us to be ready. I'm so sorry if we're not entirely prepared, but we do have some interesting things in the world of sports. But
the National Football League is calling for media interviews to be conducted outside of locker rooms. I don't know why it took them so long.
Me either.
In a statement, The National Football League Players Association called the policy outdated, saying players feel that locker room interviews invade their privacy and are uncomfortable. We need to get in there and get dressed and get out and try to pick up some poon.
Yes.
How are we supposed to conduct interviews? I added that. Actually, the quote is, "This isn't about limiting media access, but about respecting players' privacy and dignity." The Pro Football Writers of America, who are a bunch of pains in the asses, said in a statement, NFL players asking to speak outside the locker room has always been a part of the league's media access policy. We're continuing discussions with the players and the executives regarding the media access policy. NFL player representative Ted Karras.
Oh, Alex's boy.
I don't think any relation to Alex. I don't know. I bet you watched Alex Karras' TV show, didn't you? There, Ace.
Little kid, Webster.
Yeah, there it is. He was center for the Bengals, told reporters this week that players' discomfort with locker room interviews has been a long-standing issue. Nothing, it pales in comparison to our discomfort in having to watch the interviews. Yes, Ace.
I'm wondering how that will affect behind-the-scenes shows like Hard Knocks and in-season Hard Knocks.
The topic was brought back to the fore, he said, after a couple guys were naked on camera this year. That causes a problem. The statement said, "We, the NFL Players Association Committee, urge the NFL to make immediate changes to foster a more respectful and safer workplace for all our players."
Now, okay, I'm for this. I'm for the media and talking to them outside of the locker room, but they're not being completely upfront. Shouldn't the NFL just go, hey, look, we say things in there. It's in a locker room. We don't want anyone else hearing this stuff. You're not allowed in here. That's really what they're... They don't want to piss off... They don't want to get canceled.
I don't know why they're allowed in the locker room anyway. The locker room's locker room. It's for the players and the coaches.
But it was always men in there.
Yeah.
And then... And now you, Christy, as a reporter for ESPN, you would go into locker rooms.
Once. I did it once.
And what happened?
And I saw Dikembe Mutombo, may he rest in peace.
They wag it in your face.
He didn't wag it in my face. He didn't have to. He just walked by. It was enough.
Now, were you offended, or were you like, hey, I'm in the locker room? This is what happened.
I wasn't offended, but it made me a little uncomfortable. And I asked if I could do all my interviews outside.
From his lap? Oh, from outside.
Not from his lap. And they were fine with
that. But this is the question. What if I'm covering the WNBA?
Oh,
yeah, are you in the locker room?
Can you imagine?
Right this way, ladies. Hey.
Well, but they're not doing, the NFL's not instituting this policy.
Not yet.
They're being asked if they will do this, and they're not going to.
And the guys in the NBA knew I was there. I mean, it wasn't a secret.
That's surprising.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because you're so tiny.
I was in Major League Baseball locker rooms, and there were women journalists in there all the time.
Naked?
They were not naked, but they were interviewing men. Sometimes the men had towels. I remember one woman was interviewing John Rocker, and he was completely naked, 1 foot up on a bench.
No.
Yes, talking to her. And I mean, he had no reason to be shy.
BDE?
Wow.
Yeah. And she was just... But I could tell that her eyes were not leaving his face.
Sure.
She was locked on. And he was almost... I shouldn't speculate, but in my head, I was like,
you can speculate.
Are we going to use the word semi?
In my head, I was like, he is daring her
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
He's making it very difficult.
You know, on one of the Hard Knocks, the one the Bears was on, the owners of the Chicago Bears told everybody, we don't want to hear any curse words from Chicago Bears when HBO's covering the Chicago Bears. Because we don't cuss as owners, we don't want our players to cuss, and by gosh, they didn't.
I kind of like that.
You like that?
I kind of do. Yeah,
F&A.
That's respect.
But at the same time, these guys don't want them in there. This is their space.
I don't understand.
And they should be allowed their space.
Why it can't be their space?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it an issue? We got a locker room here. I don't want any.
Yeah, that's crazy.
These interviews that we have to do in the locker room.
Yeah. And that explains why you take your.
Also, he's dead.
He is.
I think he did pass away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They don't live.
Sorry to hear about that. Should we speculate or
didn't you go to Webster?
I went to Webster University.
Named after.
Oh, please tell me somebody made a T-shirt that had a picture of him.
The folks who were in charge of that kind of thing didn't have much of a sense of humor.
Oh, you could have made a T-shirt with like some Latin phrase, meaning like he's not very tall.
They had the Webster Gorlock.
Emmanuel Lewis.
even funnier.
You guys, Emmanuel Lewis is still with us.
Thank you.
He's 53 years old.
Good to know.
How tall is he?
And he's 4'3".
I'm sure he's in constant pain.
Thank you. 4'3". It's very helpful. I wanted to change the subject, I hope, permanently. So I guess if the NFL Players Association gets their way, the only time you're going to be able to see these guys naked is on their OnlyFans page.
Right. Gotta pay for it.
The only time you're going to be able to interview them is on their podcast and after the show and during practices and
on the street.
On the street. But they can't do it in the locker room.
Well, so in defense of the reporters, they've got deadlines. And the teams, they want the coverage.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They don't. No, they don't.
That's the thing.
If you barred coverage from the NFL, people would stop watching it. You're right, Tom. Right again.
Coke still advertises.
Well, yes, but...
What?
NFL doesn't want a certain coverage. You think they're happy about the Deshaun Watson coverage?
Well, it's legitimate.
No, I know. But do you think the NFL's happy about it?
Well, they're not happy that Deshaun Watson's a dirtbag.
That's right.
And that they get what they deserve. The Browns have made a crucial error.
So what I'm saying is they don't always
unconscionable.
That's a ton of coverage.
The owner should be forced to sell the team.
What happened if Robert Kraft would vote against Deshaun Watson?
That'd be interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts, Tom?
You mean because he's also a massage guy?
I'm just saying.
But I think he paid up front. I think when Kraft did it, the woman was I think we can all agree was effectively a prostitute. Deshaun, on the other hand, has been accused of aggressively, shall we say, non-consensual activities that end up getting paid off in millions of dollars by
Kraft
the ladies.
Really
it would appear
do much wrong. He's an old guy who wanted a handy. Leave him alone.
An over the waistband handy.
If I'm an old guy and I don't have, if I'm alone and I want a handy, leave me alone.
Oh, can I read a letter, by the way?
Yeah.
You're just
let me tell you something. If you need a handy, you call me.
Okay.
That's a friend.
Damn right.
Got this letter.
I'll be behind the couch.
As you know, coming up, we have a Friends of the Bob and Tom Show comedy tour stop Friday evening, October 25th. At the Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort Event Center. This is in Larchwood, Iowa, near Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Starring Pat Godwin. It's going to be great. Al Jackson, Jeff Oskay, and your host is Josh Arnold. Got this very nice letter from Pete.
PD.
He writes, I can't wait to see the show at Grand Falls. I'm not sure if any of you guys would like to come over and shoot some pheasants with me while you're here.
Boy, that sounds like right up our alley.
He goes, now I'm going to have to edit this just slightly. And you'll see contextually why I brought this up.
Uh-huh.
I'd let Josh stay at my house, but I don't want to have to watch him eat pizza and blank all day.
You see what you've done? This is how people treat me out there.
Yeah.
You happy?
So you don't want to shoot pheasants?
Have you ever
I'd go, but I don't need Godwin accidentally chaining me in the face. That would happen.
Have you ever done pheasant shooting?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm by no means anti-hunting. I just don't think it's for me. I would have trouble.
I was 11 years old. I accidentally shot a pigeon with my BB gun. It flopped around in the street, and I cried for 3 days.
Yes.
I don't think
an Andy Griffith Show episode?
You're such a sweetheart.
I'm actually I'm pro-hunting. I'm just not a I'm not a hunter myself.
Hey, thin the herd.
You're not?
Yeah.
Like when I hear about these hippos in the Amazon, get some hunters down there. Let's get rid of them. Are we out of bullets? What's wrong with these people? They're ruining the ecology.
How would you hunt a hippo?
With a really good gun.
Yeah, big one.
And a badass set of hunters.
I think it'd have to be big.
Yeah.
I'd put the big hippo jaws on and sneak around.
I mean, these things, we're going to relocate them with aircrafts. Are you out of your mind?
Remember when Ace Ventura had to hide in the rhinoceros suit?
Yeah.
And to get out, he had to climb out of the...
And the Kids, watch. Kids giving birth.
These are classic moments in cinema.
You hear about a pith hat? You'd have to wear a pith hat when you're...
I like that.
Yeah, but you'd also have to do, a pith knife.
What's a pith knife?
Oh, it'll cut the pith out of you.
See that?
Do you know what a pith helmet is, Christy?
Yeah, what they wear in the desert.
Yeah, usually in movies like Call Me Bawana. No, it's like it's
classic safari hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm concerned you had Call Me Bwana at the ready in the back of your mind.
Well, that's what I remember from
Safari hat.
Congratulations going out to Abby O'Grady. Have you finished the song yet, Pat?
Sure. Abby O'Grady.
Abby O'Grady wants
Fine Irish lass.
And Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
Starring Webster. Abby O'Grady was our winner week 5 in the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks. She is from Goshen, Indiana. Do you say Goshen or Goshen?
Goshen. You tool.
That's
just like it's Cleveland.
Isn't that like Amish Central?
Cleveland. Yes. That's why I said they don't.
I doubt if Abby's Amish.
I don't know.
Are there Irish Amish?
Oh, I like this.
Boy, that'd be.
Have you met Hamish? He's Irish Amish.
He can only drink out of a clay pot.
Don't they speak,
I don't know.
Spanglish or English?
There's a joke there somewhere that I didn't hit it. I'm sorry. Abby got 13 of 14 games correct. She only missed the Giants-Seattle game. And we're going to talk to her. She'll be picking against Mr. McGee in the shoe-in, but I'm bringing this up to remind you of.
Girl.
She won a $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. More info at IHateStevenSinger.com. Now, here's the key to this. You can log on today to bobandtom.com/contest. Get your picks in. You're not going against the spread. It'll be easy and fun, and you could be a winner just like Abby.
It'll be easy and fun. Yes, it will be, Tom.
It's not easy and fun for you. You find it hard, and it makes you miserable.
I'm 20 and 18, pal.
And you're happy now.
I'm happy now.
You have a bad week, and all of a sudden, evil chick's here today.
At any point in my life, he's happy now.
Well,
I subscribe to Robert Duvall's. I never trusted happiness, never will. There you go. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right.
Now, have we completed our sports broadcast?
No.
Oh, sorry. What else do you have?
Skyline Chili.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff.
That is good stuff.
I'm a big fan.
No. Hang on a second. Skyline Chili. Where's your
No, I'm done.
Is celebrating right there.
Wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Are you the one that doesn't like Skyline Chili?
I like Skyline Chili. Yeah.
Don't we have a...
I think there is a naysayer among us, but I don't know who it is.
I like nutmeg in it, right?
I like chili.
Cinnamon or nutmeg or something.
It's our producer, Huffy, doesn't like it.
I like chili, and I like spaghetti, and never the twain shall meet.
Oh, no, I like spaghetti in my chili.
I will choke it down if I have to.
I put macaroni in my chili. Is that wrong?
No, not at all.
Delicious.
Spaghetti?
Yes.
I love Skyline. It's got a distinct particular taste.
It's like a nutmeg.
It's very good. Very good.
There are conies and all that stuff.
I like the conies. Can we get coney?
And you get 4 pounds of that shredded cheese.
If you can order us coney dogs right now, I'll buy. Go ahead.
By the way, they also have one of my favorite snacks. Oyster crackers.
Oyster crackers.
I enjoy those.
I love oyster crackers.
I do too.
I used to eat them like potato chips when I was a kid.
2 things I don't get enough of in my life.
I used to.
Oyster crackers and those chestnuts you get in Chinese food. What are those things?
Water chestnuts.
I love those. And I always, whenever I get them, I go, why don't I eat these every day?
Yeah, they're great.
Water chestnuts have no flavor.
Oh, it's the crunch.
Oh, they do have a good flavor.
They wrap them in bacon and chicken liver.
Off topic real quick. Yay or nay on celery and grapes in your chicken salad?
Yay.
Yeah, me too.
Yay.
Celery, yes. Grapes, no.
Load it up.
Oh, you and Kelly. Kelly, I got to eat the whole thing of chicken salad because there were grapes in it. To me, extra delicious and more for me.
Kelly and I were having breakfast in bed, and there were
whoops. Are you telling me she lets you eat in bed? What the hell?
She doesn't let you eat in bed, huh?
No, I hate eating in bed.
You're not upset about cheating. You're upset about the different roles.
No, yesterday, for the second time in a week, we had to go on this road trip yesterday, and one of my daughters got some frappa something at Starbucks, then spilled it in the back seat of my car. Now I've got to get it detailed because it's rotting.
So now you have ice cream and frappuccino.
Yes. And I don't allow eating or drinking in my car.
Hang on a second. Toddlers spilling something?
Not toddler. She's 9.
Did it twice.
Yeah, apparently you have 9-year-olds.
No, I'm sorry. It's the 11-year-old.
She's toddler adjacent.
11?
Sure. That's what happens when you give an 11-year-old a frappuccino.
Whatever it was, I was embarrassed to order it.
Take these curves really fast. Good luck.
So anyways, I'm
Skyline Chili celebrating their 75th birthday by attempting to set a new Guinness World Record.
All right.
They'll try to set the record for the most photos of a hot dog uploaded to Instagram in an hour. In addition to hosting a party at Cincinnati's Fountain Square today, Skyline Chili is asking fans to post their hot dog photos onto the app today between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. All the Eastern time.
This is a great idea. I just predict they're going to get some wieners, if you will.
I didn't even think of that.
You just introduced that idea.
No. They'll have someone editing, right?
DJ.
Well, they're going to have to now.
Here's the headline: DJ Mars Kondo.
Yes.
Post photos of cheese conies onto their main feed in the designated hour. Stories do not qualify. Make sure their Instagram profile is set to public and use the hashtag Skyline Chili World Record.
And if you do send a D-pic, just make sure it's at least smothered in chili and cheese.
I'm afraid that's what they're going to get.
You would feel like you would never get that out.
Ew.
Right? The smell of chili on your junk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you ever smear anything on?
No. If you bring up the Cincinnati bow tie, I'm out.
Some nachos.
Coming up,
what the Cincinnati bow
that?
tie?
You don't want to know.
Oh, okay.
Coming up, we have.
I know what the Arctic fishhook is.
Okay.
I don't want to know that either. Coming up, we have Halloween news, of course. We've got a headline that actually has the words "Jumbo Beaver" in it.
And coming up in sports, bedtime stories.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Filthy kind?
Very good.
No.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Maria, were you a temp? Did you ever?
I was a temp for a long time, about 7 years, and I was like how they make every job sound like, so crazy,
We do things a little differently around here. We're a bit of a nut house. Hold on your hat. It's going to be a wild ride.
But it never is. I trained people in at offices, so I was like, the fax machine's a little tricky. Yeah, you got to dial 9 to get out. No, a lot of people try to use the fax machine. They go, it's not working. I said, did you dial 9? Once a week, Rajiv. No, every day we get bagels in the kitchen. There was week. Rajiv made some mini muffins. That's on a Monday. Guess what that's called? Mini Muffin Monday. I wish offices would be as crazy as they always promise. You get trained in, be like,
take me out of your pocket. Hi, I'm Zakynthos, the talking rabbit. I'm in charge of the volcano. Don't worry. You'll be working for Thor. He's always scrabbling through the recycling looking for quartz. He's a dwarf. Nude. Anywho, lunch is from 12 to 1, but there is a wrinkle in time, so just try to get back any time for the quickening. Your flippers, your barbecue tongs. If you have any questions, go back to the 5th dimension. I'll be sitting there on my lily pad. My only question is, when do I start?
Yeah.
That is a good job.
Wow.
Man.
I love that. Dial 9 for the fax machine. Remember that. Everybody's crazy. No, they're not. Okay. Thank you. Maria Bamford is with us. Wow, that's brilliant. That's very, very funny.
Did you ever work in an office, Tom? I don't think you have you?
Worked in a restaurant, right?
No. It's an interesting experience. Bob, did you ever work in an office?
Oh, yeah. I did a little.
I have issues with authority, you might have.
I know. That's why I was asking. You know what struck me is it's so quiet.
What, in an office?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're still, that's if people are actually doing work, yeah.
And I had to work at a bank once when I was at temp, and I was stunned at how quiet it was.
And people whisper, you know what the saddest place in the world is when you're the temp and it's time for office birthdays and you didn't get the email because you're not on the system yet.
Right.
And you hear the voice of your coworkers rise from the conference room, happy birthday, everybody who had their birthday in the office this month. And if you cup your Curves mug against the conference room door, you can almost hear the happy scraping of plastic fork against paper plate. And later sometimes, guys, somebody comes by your cube and says, oh, there's cake left. Did the temp get any cake? What's her name again? Hey, Maya. If you want any cake, there's cake left.
Nice.
Cake? Temp want cake?
Yeah.
They all want cake. Maria Bamford is our guest.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom. What is it, Tom?
San Francisco's gay Jewish congregation, Shah Ar-Zahav, has dedicated its new synagogue. This is true, with 2 members engaging in the ceremonial blowing of the ram's horn.
KIZZ-FM. Kiz. Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it!
Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Golly, Earl. That might be a pretty good idea.
I killed my wife when I'd wanted to. I'd be out of jail by now.
Dr. Ruth, when I'm dancing, what part of my body should not move?
Your bowels.
I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Using laxatives and a rectal scope, doctors were able to collect evidence over a period of 4 days.
I must have one.
Rectal scope is a mouthwash. Your color's back to your face?
Oh, I was great this morning.
So is yours, Tony.
Tony, you're... I'm sorry.
Thank you. I've got to go. You're gaining weight. My wife, when the first time she was pregnant, all I saw of her for 9 months was her ass hanging out of a refrigerator.
And if you believe that, I can't say that. Bishop Emeritus Frederick W. Freaking, who headed the Roman Catholic Diocese. What's his name? He was 85.
Did they have to pull the freaking plug?
Hey, boys, this is the Pope. I got to go to the freaking funeral.
I have a bean for lunch and then a bean for dinner.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. People say I got a bad break. Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, this is so cool, man. I can't believe it. All right. I love the Bob and Tom Show because they represent America, the Constitution of the United States, and I live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, so anyway, I was asking, somebody told me that you are a mayor in Hillsboro, Ohio. That's got to be really interesting. Tell me about it.
Hey, Mr. Potter. Hi, building and loan.
Oh, gosh, Yogi, I'm all sticky. Hello, this is Droopy Dog. Hello.
Hi, welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Say of a Steven Singer Jewelers gift certificate for $500. It's Ms. Abby O'Grady, and I believe we have a song about Abby coming up shortly.
All right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Hi. You caught me by surprise there for a second.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
You all right?
We're live I'm a little sore.
How do you like the trope of somebody on TV talking to another person and then they look at the camera and they go, oh, hi there.
Oh, we're on.
I didn't realize you were there.
I like that very much.
Yeah, I kind of do, too.
I think Ernie Kovacs started that. I'm not sure if he... I love Ernie Kovacs.
I do, too.
Right,
I do love that as well.
Love him.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
That's in Waiting for Guffman.
You come?
Oh, yeah. Well, what is that? That's a Thornton Wilder from Our Town or whatever. Yeah,
You were there.
Yeah.
Now, we have Mr. McGee. You can see him over there. He's at the Dude Wipe.
More maintenance than you know what I'm talking about.
Are there people out there that want a gross butt?
No.
Yeah.
And what's the number one enemy in a bathroom when you're all there by yourself? That's right, tackiness.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, leads to the crack attack an hour later.
Oh, my gosh. What does this say?
Dude Wipes puts the end to tackiness.
It can get La Brea-ish back there.
Yeah, it's awful. And then you can, when you go fishing, you like to have the Dude Wipes for just general cleanup?
Had them over the weekend for a fishing trip. Yeah.
Dude Wipes, best clean pants down. That's Dude
There you go. Thank you, Dude Wipes. And the Dude Wipes Sports Desk does feature Chick McGee. What's happening?
Well, it's time for
Stupid World Record.
Sports. What's the number one word in nursery bedtime stories? That's right, porridge.
Oh, yeah. I was going to go tough it.
I was going to say good night.
Well, what's next to what's tough it? Porridge is right there.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever encountered porridge in the real world?
I have not.
Isn't it just oatmeal?
It's cream of wheat, right?
I have. Last year, I had porridge.
Where?
Last year? Mm-hmm.
Was it
it's
just
October.
Cream of wheat that somebody renamed?
No,
porridge?
I was at a restaurant and they had porridge.
Pretty good?
I think when I went to England, if you get a full English, that's what the breakfast is called. I'll order the full English. You get the porridge and the bacon and the bangers.
Porridge also?
Yeah, you get a cup of porridge. Yeah.
You know what they like to throw in there? Tomatoes. You're going to get tomatoes.
Yeah, you get tomatoes.
I don't mind that.
And mushy peas for some reason.
On the breakfast?
On the breakfast.
I think they did it wrong. They did that wrong.
Anyway, a man from Scotland has won the World Porridge Making Championship.
Oh, all right.
This is fantastic. This is wonderful. Isn't this amazing? Have you seen this video?
19th century orphans everywhere rejoice.
I thought it was interesting because you don't hear much about porridge except in fairy tales and
Dickens novels.
Yeah, it's just one of those. Everyone knows what it is, but it's not something you regularly see in a menu. And
no.
I went to one of the places I go to a lot, and they had it last year. It was great.
The Porridge Hut?
No. They have a varied menu. They shake it up a little bit, and one morning they had.
Sorry to bother you, I bet serves porridge because it seems distant and pretentious.
Grits is a type of porridge.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for.
So is porridge corn based?
I love grits.
What is porridge?
Put some cheese in there.
It's any plant based. I think that you cook down.
The only way you can eat porridge is if when it gets to the table, you remake it. You order cheese and sugar and brown sugar and butter. Put it in the grits, and you got
the grits. Yeah.
It's as far away from grits as you can get. Then you can eat it. Mr. Chris Ormiston beat 29 other contestants from around the world to take home. I'd like you to say what they took home, Tom. The trophy.
It's called the Golden Spurtle.
The Golden Spurtle.
Yeah.
S-P-U-R, like turtle with
What's
an
a
S-P.
spurtle?
The Golden Spurtle Trophy.
The Golden Spurtle.
What's a spurtle?
I don't know, but it sounds sick.
It sounds disgusting.
This is
if it's what I think it is, you might have swallowed one in your day.
I was in bed and I had a nightmare, and out of my butt I spurted.
No.
A bowl of some sort.
This is the 31st year for the porridge making champions.
First prize, though, they get a mattress that's just right in honor of the porridge.
Maybe it's like a ladle or something.
The porridge is just on consistency, taste, color, as well as the competitors' hygiene in the cooking process.
Oh.
Competitors can only use 3 ingredients: water, salt.
Yeah.
What's the backbone of porridge?
Depends where you are.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to say wheat.
The wheat germ?
I go with wheat.
Oats.
Oats.
You non-porridge making.
Oatmeal is porridge, but not all porridge is oatmeal, according to this story.
That's something.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Mr. Ormiston, a 45-year-old IT worker. I almost said it. That's right. Said his secret to success is using pink Himalayan salt. I love that. I've got it in my grinder right now.
I do too.
It is good. Make sure you get the real stuff, though. They're lying to us.
And you have to cook the porridge to 92 degrees for perfect creaminess.
That's right.
Okay.
Head judge Miss Muffet.
She loved it. Now, normally she's a curds and whey lady.
Yeah.
She really enjoyed it.
Right. Joining us
that's your
on the big screen. That's a Spurtle.
Yes, yeah.
It's a big wooden paddle.
And the big screen will come later. He got tired of waiting. I just watched him walk by.
No one told me. No one told me. So that's what a Spurtle is, huh?
I'll be there.
I thought it was
Thought it was something
viscous
dirty.
fluid.
Sounds like something that happens to ladies who've had more than 2 children. Oh, I laughed so hard I golden spurtled.
That's different than what I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
What happens if you've had 2 children?
Okay, thank you very much. Is that sports?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
Right. Safe to say porridge is probably a cereal, and we have more cereal in the news.
Yay!
General Mills Monster cereals are back this Halloween season, but the cereal maker is now introducing new pet marshmallows, one for each monster.
Tell us about these.
I will. Frightful Friends is a mashup of all Monster cereal flavors with new pet-shaped marshmallows. The pets include spiders, bats, cats, and snakes.
Oh, isn't that fun?
Isn't that cute?
That is good. I will enjoy them.
Count Chocula has Igor the Spider.
Oh,
which is the chocolatey cereal. I like that one the best.
Shake it.
Frankenberry has Benny the Bat. The berry-flavored cereal mixed with bat-shaped marshmallows.
Sure.
Boo Berry and Meow Berry the cat.
Oh, Boo Berry's my favorite.
Anything about Boo Foo for Boo Berry?
No. Really? Mm-hmm. Boo food. I believe we have a special piece on that topic.
Carmella Creeper has Scratch the Snake.
Oh, no, wait a second.
Carmella Creeper.
And I'm not even familiar with it.
Scratch the Snake, it sounds kind of like the name of a band.
Yeah, kind of.
Or some weird sex move. Actually, not all that weird.
I wonder if they're going with the devil
Snake?
reference. Old Mr. Scratch.
Oh, yeah.
Caramel apple flavored cereal with snake shaped marshmallows, Josh. That's what Carmella Creeper is.
What flavor? Caramel apple?
Yeah, caramel apple.
Doesn't Carmella Creeper sound like a strain of weed?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They'd have at the...
Yep.
like
dispensary?
the Carmella Creeper at the dispensary.
Yeah, you can find them for a limited time, $3.50 a box. There you go, Monster cereals. Just
Or Carmella Creeper could be a scary hooker.
That's interesting.
Doesn't you sound like a cartoon scary hooker? Carmella Creeper, she's got the clap.
Stay away.
She gave me the drip.
It was the monster drip.
Coming up, we have more Halloween news, including Spirit Halloween making news in yet another holiday season.
All right.
And Qantas Airways from Australia, they have a couple stories in the news today.
Qantas.
By the way, is there a mascot? Is there like a general for General Mills where there's like a Cap'n Crunch?
There isn't.
Shouldn't there be?
I think it's because it's more of a general as in open and... like a general store.
All-encompassing.
Yeah,
but if your name is, don't you think you'd want to have
no, because this is
a spokesman, General Mills?
But this isn't a military.
Saluting cereal.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I guess you would.
Okay, just saying.
Now that you've explained it to me,
I agree now. I just realized this wasn't going to end until I agree.
Is that how we get out of this?
That's how most things work.
Yes.
You finally just relent.
No one has ever been more right than you are right now.
You're right, honey.
Are you? I love these sugary cereals, and I applaud them. But I know there are those that.
My brother John gave the Kelsey mix 10 out of 10.
Really?
I mean, that's impressive. And if you know John, he's not super liberal with his scoring of cereal.
Huh.
Did he try the Diaberry Beatus? Diaberry Beatus. It's all sugar with sugar. There's no actual grain or flakes. It really isn't cereal.
You have to use chocolate milk.
Yeah, I don't know how they make sugary more sugar, but I think it's like sugar with cotton candy and extra sugar. But it's fun. Come on, have some fun. When we come back, we're going to have some fun. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
We wrote a 10-minute song about Chick capping the oil spill.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
You may want to hear this.
Yeah.
What now?
I don't.
No, I'm puzzled. Chick McGee capping the oil spill?
Yeah, we just thought up a stupid little song. The problem is you got to get somebody to be able to go down that deep.
Right.
It's humanly impossible
I've been down
for somebody
80
to do that.
I've been down 80 feet.
So the first part of the song has to do with getting Chick's blood pressure down enough to where we can get him down.
Oh, gosh, yeah. My impending death. This is hilarious. Go.
There we go.
Yeah.
This may not be funny. I don't know.
Well, that's all right. So
You
far,
couldn't measure Chick's blood pressure. It was 20/10 or less. Chick had been married about 13 times. He'd fought the IRS. Chick was immune to pressure. His heart would barely beat. And the question was, could Chick McGee go down 5,000 feet?
I don't know. All right.
Get my bearings.
Fair enough.
Chick Scuba died for sucking treasure and sold the gold he'd found. And one day Chick bought a submarine. He could take it a mile down. Wasn't any telling how far down Chick would dive. Would it go down to the bottom and would Chick still survive? Christy, don't move the paper while I'm saying.
I was trying to help.
Could Chick cap off an oil spell? We'd have to oil spell. Can I do that
oil
again?
spill.
Could Chick cap off an oil spill? We'd have to wait and see. He'd pump gas at a Chevron and Chick to despise BP. Now you can hurry him. Wouldn't want to do it quicker. Chick would pump gas at a Chevron and Chick despised BP because the BP station had a guy with a mullet and an Aussie satin coat who'd stand in the road and yelling at cars trying to sell some stupid boat.
that guy.
Donnie Baker, yeah.
Chick stopped the spill in about 10 minutes and came back up for air. Then he closed the hatch down one more time and drove it back down there. And Chick mooned Donnie Baker on the BP camera a mile down at sea. And Barack Obama, that's what's known as audacity. So don't tell me about audacity. Let's find somebody who can whip the ass of somebody at BP. Don't tell me about audacity. Yeah, show me a man that's smart and gracious, a man that's sort of spacious. The man who defines audacious. Chick McGee. The song would have been better if Christy had moved the paper quicker.
Yeah, I have to blame Christy.
I apologize.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that gives you the...
Oh, yeah. So you can't see the outline.
Yeah, with jeans, it definitely gives you the J-Lo butt.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Yeah, baby's got back. And now Chick McGee has tried on a pair of these, and Chick is known for having no buttocks.
How much do you want on video?
What do you mean? We want it all, baby. Money shot.
Like that?
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I like. Let's get Christy in there. Oh yeah.
There's almost no difference. I mean, right here. This is more what they're looking for. Oh my God.
Shot on our front porch, but you don't have to know that. Come in, Chick.
on
Okay,
and,
Chick has
yeah.
Okay, Chick has them on. And, oh, dear God. He's got a shelf ass.
Now, wait a minute. What did you...
I have a shelf ass.
You have a shelf ass.
I have a nice ass.
What did you do?
You look like you... Turn around. Let me see you from the side.
I can't recommend these booty pops enough.
Let me see the profile. Oh, my God. You got a basketball in your ass.
What's going on?
No, that is not just the booty pop.
What did you do? What did you put back there?
I got attitude back here, Bob. What I got?
You got
attitude.
You got a shelf ass, is what you've got.
What did you put in there besides the booty pops?
It's a little fluffy pillow.
Oh.
Well, if that's the look you're going for, yeah. You know what? All the girls will talk about you at the club. Oh yeah.
Oh, it makes me want to. It makes me want to do a joke that only 4 of us would get, but we'd never forget the moment. But I can't do it.
All right.
You know that is.
Well, that's
you got a big shelf
really
ass
a good
now.
That is a good.
It makes you taller.
Look at that! It improves your posture. That's
I'm not all
great.
hunched over.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it feels like I have a really awful hemorrhoid.
Well, it looks like a big awful hemorrhoid. Okay.
Oh, I got to get this off. It's really, really hot.
I'll bet. Well, you probably weren't supposed to put the extra padding in
Ass
there.
is sweating. Got this lycra.
Christy, is your ass really hot right now?
No.
Because Christy's also wearing the booty pop panties.
Is it breathing? Are you?
But Christy didn't put a pillow inside of hers.
I'm just.
Yeah, that's
They look pretty
probably
good,
what
I
it
got to
is.
tell you, Christy.
Do they?
Yeah, they look very nice.
If you're into that
It's a
sort of
little
thing.
warm. You don't like a big butt?
Not that shape, no.
Oh.
Well, it's not. It doesn't make. It doesn't make your ass look huge. It just gives you more lift in the back there.
Yeah, it looks
rounded.
a little.
It's not making your
It looks like
hips
the butt
wider.
is too high.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see one more time.
You want to feel it too?
Just turn to the side.
Oh, feel it. Oh,
Go over and feel.
Yeah,
oh, wow. There you go. Come on.
Yeah, squeeze it.
Come on, Tom. Go over there. and
Tom,
squeeze.
go, baby, go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Tom, the Peterman brothers, they're not just handsome. They're efficient and they've got great crews. You're going to have a good time and be nice and toasty this cold winter.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. I can answer a question.
What question?
We were talking about iPhones, and tomorrow we're going to have a special story about how in this divided culture that we live in, there's apparently now a huge division, iPhone people versus everybody else.
This has always been a thing.
Okay.
But I mean, now apparently it's gone to the idiotic level that everything else has in our culture. We can't be friends because you do whatever, you know. And I think there's certain things we can.
You're guilty of it.
There's certain things. I think this is perfectly fair. I think we can cordon off. We can cordon off certain groups of people based on. Well, I won't go into it right now. But I was mentioning that I have the iPhone 16 because I'm a baby and have to have the new one, and I drained it. And I couldn't believe I drained
That's
it.
shocking.
What did you leave?
I
Did
talked
you leave
to
something on?
I find that hard to believe.
No, I talked to Eddie. I had it on for like 5 hours. I did a long car trip yesterday, and I had the navigation on. He goes, "That'll drain it."
Yeah, didn't you have it plugged into your phone or into your charger?
No, I didn't have it plugged into my charger.
That's how you do it.
Who are you?
And I don't want to defend Tom, but that is what you sounded like.
No, I've learned a lesson. Yeah, you got to put it in the charger. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Don't you have
I'm sorry.
You have a little tray. You just lay your phone in there. You don't have to plug it in. It charges.
It charges right there.
Because I know, but I wasn't doing that because I wanted to be able to look at it.
The ways in.
I like to hold it up and look at it. I gotta make a left. I gotta make a left turn here.
You know you're driving while you're doing this.
No, I hold it right here. Here's what I do.
How does he not get into
I hold it like this, and I go, okay, because there's a complicated turn coming up, and I gotta.
Don't you have a navigation built into your car?
Christy, I haven't had time to read the manual. Okay.
You know what we do have time for? A guest.
We do on the big screen. Oh, look how handsome he is. He's on his way to San Francisco.
You thought. I don't pay you to think. I pay you to do. Oh, hi.
Hey, you caught it. We caught you.
It's Jeffrey.
Take it easy.
Hey, Jeff Oskay, what's going on?
Now that I'm here at the Failed to Mention News Desk, we're going a little early this week. I'm heading out of town, so I didn't want to keep you guys all from enjoying me.
When is the San Francisco show?
It's this Saturday at the Lost Church in San Francisco, California.
All right.
A few tickets available left. We didn't have a lot of news this week, so instead of giving you news the news we failed to mention, I'm giving you things that I failed to mention about myself.
Oh,
okay.
All
right.
Give our listeners a little insight into who Jeff Oskay is and how he came to be. You guys may already know some of these, but our listeners and fans may not, so here goes.
Now, here's Jeff Oskay with what you failed to mention news.
Pew, 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 pew. My favorite movie is Slacker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what I failed to mention, it's a Madonna pap smear. Maybe the funniest line ever uttered in cinema.
That's one of the early Richard Linklater.
Yes, sir. At 18, I tried to join the Army, but was denied after they found out I was completely deaf in my left ear. What I failed to mention, they said I couldn't join because I was hard of hearing. I told the recruiter, I'll be fine. Don't you guys yell all my orders at me anyway? They still passed. Another thing I failed to mention, I am left-handed, but I was raised right-handed. What I failed to mention, which means I write and eat with my right hand, I throw left-handed, I golf right-handed, I bowl left-handed, I bat right-handed, and I whack it both-handed.
Yeah. I don't know why, but that is incredibly hot.
Right?
Out of necessity, or?
Well, I like to tag a partner in. Hey, you take a break. You come on in right-handed.
That's right.
Another thing about me, for the majority of my life, I smoked a pack of cigarettes a day. What I failed to mention, I quit smoking 5 years ago, and I've never been fatter.
All right.
My favorite dog I ever had was Lily. She was a purebred red-nosed pit bull that I raised from a puppy until she passed 13 years later. What I failed to mention, a pit bull is a great dog to get if you want your friends to stop bringing their kids over to your house. I play chess about 2 to 3 hours a week online. What I failed to mention, online chess is fun and great for your ego. Last night, I got beaten 5 moves by 5-year-old Zumba from the Congo. So that made it feel really nice. And finally, I used to take the city bus as my main form of transportation. As a grown adult, nothing says I make bad life choices like public transportation being your only form of transportation. What I failed to mention, the worst part about riding the bus, waiting to ride the bus. You and all your correct life choicers all huddled together on display at the world's largest drive-through loser zoo, making eye contact with old people and teachers as they drive by, the teacher just shaking their head. See, I told you. Hey, take it easy there, Sister Teresa Claire. Don't ye be judged. Yes, we judge first, or whatever that BS you taught us in religion class. I'm Jeff Oskay, and that was the news that I failed to mention about me.
All right. Great stuff.
Must have been he must have been vulnerable doing that. You open yourself up.
Great guy. Go see him in San Francisco.
Fun.
I want to mention our one of our favorite bands is on tour. Here Come the Mummies.
Yes.
And they are absolutely great.
This is their month, the big month.
Yeah, they got a big horn section. I know they've got some shows coming up, so go to their website and see where they're. I know some of their stops include Fort Wayne. They're going to be in Columbia, Missouri, Evansville, Indiana, Warrendale, Pennsylvania, Toronto coming up on October 25th because the Canadians, of course, do celebrate Halloween.
Sure.
Thanksgiving, they got a different one.
Their Thanksgiving is not far from Halloween.
Yeah.
But they celebrate Thanksgiving. It's just a different day.
Different day.
I think it's a Monday.
Yeah. They're going to Buffalo, Bethlehem, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Buffalo, Bethlehem.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, sorry.
Oh.
And then as is currently scheduled, Halloween night in Asheville, North Carolina. I hope they get that organized because Asheville got hit pretty hard. But a lot of great dates. If you get a chance, be sure to go see the great band called Here Come the Mummies. They are terrific musicians.
Yes, they are.
Now we turn to Christy Lee. She's over there.
Speaking of Halloween, Spirit Halloween will be opening Spirit Christmas stores this holiday season.
Very smart.
According to USA Today, the chain will open 10 temporary Christmas stores across the Northeast. The company told People magazine that the store in Mays Landing, New Jersey, will open on October 18th, while the other 9 are set to open in early November.
Get ready there'll be 500 of these next year.
It's a great idea.
Such a smart idea.
And not starting in October.
I think so.
No, you got to get people getting ready for.
They got to get ready for Halloween first, and then Christmas.
Well, people like to buy that stuff early. So,
according to the site, customers can currently schedule a visit with Santa starting on an appropriate date, November 29th. So that's right after Thanksgiving.
So I mean, they pretty much, this is obviously, it's a fireworks store. Then it becomes a Halloween store.
Then a Christmas
store. Then the Easter store is going to close for 3 days.
Then reopen.
Very uneasy. See, they have a grand.
Roll the door open.
They have a grand opening, and then they close for 3 days, and then they reopen. See, wouldn't that be a great move? Got to get them some publicity.
Not taking me with you.
Peace be with you.
And also with you. Oh, it's actually in with your spirit now. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is.
I forgot there's another one. Wait a minute. So they're going to be, it'll be a fireworks store. These are primarily closed Kmarts and whatever.
Right.
It'll be a fireworks store. Let me get the dates on this right. Then it'll be a Halloween store. Then it'll be a Christmas store.
And then it'll be like Spirit. What is this called? Spirit Christmas?
Yes.
Spirit Halloween?
Yes.
And then it'll be Spirit Springtime.
It'll be a Spirit TurboTax.
Oh, yeah.
You walk in there. Get your taxes done and get a Santa hat left over from, or get some. Well, hey, how about that? We do your taxes and sell you fireworks.
Hey, isn't it time for you to think about getting a home security system?
Do you know that we have Simply Safe here now in our building?
I still demand to know where those cameras are.
Yeah, where are those cameras?
As our employer,
I can look at my phone and show you where they are.
Bound to tell us.
You ever leave your house and you think, did I leave the oven on? Is the back door open?
Or come home and your garage door's been open all day. You're like,
Did I leave a cat in the tub? Well, that's where Simply Safe Home Security comes in. I did the research about 10 years ago, and I landed on the do-it-yourself home security system, Simply Safe, because they have Fast Protect monitoring and lifeguard protection. Simply Safe agents are standing by right now, and they can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. It can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract. Cancel anytime. Pricing transparent, affordable, less than $1 a day. No hidden fees ever. Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years running and offers the best customer service in home security, according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour. I've done it. Or you can choose professional installation. Protect your compound and get a swell deal. 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. What's coming up, Christy Lee, at the SILAC News Desk?
Coming up, we have a winner in our Fat Bear contest. I don't know if you heard about that. We have a couple of Qantas stories. One of them has to do with an R-rated movie on a flight.
Qantas.
That everybody got to see.
By the way, did you hear about the loser in the Fat Bear contest?
What about him?
Her. You didn't hear about this?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No. It has something to do with the winner, actually. We'll come back with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I did hear about
very
this.
good, very good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at SILAC Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. SILAC Insurance Company.
Chick McGee. Chick said earlier he's never touched a cow before, but the rumors about the girls he's dated are not quite coinciding. And ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Belle and her people. She's fine. She's fine. She's just fine. Oh, yeah. Come on, keep going, Jack. The cow's leaning over towards you. You must be. When was the last time you had your head completely into the hooks section of a jersey? She falls over. Stay with her. Hang in there. Stay with her. Hold her back. Bill, he's a nice guy. Don't make him chase you. I wonder, Tom, did he lose a bet or something? 5 seconds. Come on, Chick. And time. It's over, Chick. You're all right. The official measure. Now we're up against a quarter already.
Smiley's ahead. Oh, wait a second. Yes, you did.
Well, we have a set. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Chick McGee. What a trooper, Chick. And you know the Bob and Tom are not going to let you live this down. Neither is Christy. You got a half, he got a quarter pounder. How do you like that, Rich? You know, like his milk, you make garbage pies.
Oh my God, the humanity!
Oh, there are kids here. They should have seen this. We have the turd man here. It's under control. The turd man is
all right.
Okay.
She's a mystery girl.
Yeah.
Thank you. No one knows what she's all about. She's a mystery girl. No one knows what she does. She says she doesn't have a job, but she drives a Ferrari and she lives in the nicest part of town. She's a mystery girl. No one knows what she does. She's always getting text messages right in the middle of our dates. She has to go somewhere right away. She's a mystery girl. And then she pays her bill all in singles. She comes home really late in the evening, says she's not in the mood for love, and she got rug burns on her knees. She's a mystery girl. No one knows where she's been. Once I found these weird fuzzy handcuffs in the top drawer of her dresser. She got a tattoo that says something that you can't say on the radio, but she's a mystery girl. All right, here's the bridge. She told me she was a virgin, but somehow mysteriously she gave me every kind of VD you can name. Oh, the pain of the
The Bob and Tom Show. Sailing right along here on Hump Day. Nothing can go wrong now.
We got sexy time coming up. That could go wrong. We've been less than helpful for people with their love lives. I look forward to that with Alli Breen. We have Christy Lee right there. She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. And we've got Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Any sports bulletins?
No.
I didn't think so.
Robert Saleh is still fired from the head coach of the New York Jets. Mm-hmm. He's out.
Yeah.
Clean out your desk and get out. And then they escort him out to the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah, they...
Even in the NFL.
And one of those little copier boxes, you know, that the copier paper comes in. Yeah.
You know what? I've heard those called bank boxes.
Sure. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I had no idea.
What?
Yeah, the ones with the lids.
Sometimes even bankers boxes.
Bankers boxes?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Huh.
Son of a gun.
But they escort him out.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, they referee threw a flag for holding. So they were taking him out. Speaking of the NFL, we've got our Pigskin Picks competition coming up, and of course Thursday evening is when it all begins. So get your entries in prior to that. Once again, it's bobandtom.com/contest. Each week, a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Who do we got Thursday night? Oh, the Seattle Seahawks hosting the San Francisco 49ers.
The 49ers?
Thursday night, yeah. That's exciting,
and
right?
Congratulations to this week's winner. And by the way, how's that song coming, Pat?
I've been done for a while.
Well, are you doing it today or are you going to save it for her?
Gotta save it for her, right?
Oh, I think
you want.
I think we should do it today, and then so we can get it down when we play
you may not like my
tomorrow.
Angle,
yeah,
I see.
We can say all kinds of things about her tomorrow, and then we'll decide what to cut.
That's actually a great idea.
That is a good idea.
And it's Ms. O'Grady.
Abby O'Grady.
Abby O'Grady.
I thought it was Darby O'Gill.
It's Abby O'Grady.
Okay. My fault.
I thought it was patio furniture.
That's
the Irishman that sits outside.
That old Jim.
Wow. You just attacked from all sides.
I was trying to be silly. Didn't realize Mama wouldn't care for it.
Mama didn't care for that.
Comedy's gone to hell.
Okay. So Abby O'Grady was our winner.
Mama's in a mood.
And congratulations.
Wake up, Mama.
Mama's got the cramps.
Abby's from Goshen, Indiana, and she's our winner, and she'll be getting a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. She got 13 of 14 games correct.
Is that where the land of Goshen? Is that where that comes from?
I guess.
Have you ever heard of that?
I haven't heard that.
I know that Goshen, Indiana, is famous for its Amish community.
Evidently, that's not true.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't it? Don't they do RVs there?
It might be near.
Oh, that's Elkhart. Yeah, I'm getting.
I thought that was Fort Wayne.
No, it's Elkhart. Pat's right.
Let's
land of Goshen.
Could we get to our song?
Oh, you want to hear the first draft?
Yes.
Then we'll decide. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Abby O'Grady is the winningest lady. 13 out of 14. And now that sweet Irish potato. Abby O'Grady goes up against our chick Biggie.
Hey!
Oh, she probably had to ask her husband. Because she's always so confused in the fall.
Confused!
She should stay in the kitchen and make us all fried chicken. Because all the pretty ladies like Abby O'Grady don't know nothing about football.
Hey!
How's that for a first draft?
I mean,
positive.
It's good, but boy, the content's a little problematic. I think Abby's going to take umbrage.
I think the problem is, chicken, an Irish dish. No,
well,
she should have been.
That's your problem.
They have chickens in Ireland.
Irish chicken is just chicken and potatoes.
Irish chicken's chicken and booze.
Stay in the chicken and quit all her bitching. How's that? Is that better?
Oh, I like that.
We don't know that she's bitchy.
Put that in there. Yeah.
But I think it's just Josh. You were suggesting that the fact that she doesn't know anything about football and had to ask a man.
I think that's problematic.
That's a problem.
Actually,
Yes.
I'm the one that's because I knew Josh was headed there. I wanted to deflect some off my friends.
I appreciated that. Yes.
What's a more Irish dish, Pat?
Irish stew, but it doesn't
Irish
rhyme with
stew,
kitchen.
Yeah. I already have potato in there. Potato.
Yeah, you do have potato.
You know
Peppers
what?
and mash, is that
Write
Irish?
this down: Irish stew and boo food.
Oh.
Do something with that.
You got to do something with that. It pretty much writes itself.
Yeah. You can have your choice of Irish stew or a big boo food. Huh?
You know something? I venture to say that's never been spoken before.
I wish you'd drink a little whiskey and then we could get frisky. Is that what?
There you go.
Give me a kisky.
I like giving you a kisky. That's almost Russian.
You know what?
Yeah.
Give me a kishki.
Write that down.
You give me kishki.
You come close.
Oh, you could do something that rhymes with shamrock. Good luck.
How about Abby go brawless? Is there anything there?
Oh. Okay.
Aaron go bra.
Okay. Now, polish it up for us, Pat.
Okay. Like I said, first draft.
Okay. Very good. Very good. It's time to return to the Silac Insurance News Desk with Christy Lee. What's happening?
We have a winner in Alaska's Fat Bear Contest.
That's right.
Grazer won the popular vote Tuesday, defeating a bear named Chunk.
Boop.
With the win, she avenges.
Boop. 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 Boo. That's my fat bear walk. Boo.
She avenges the death of her cub at the hands of Chunk, the 1,200-pound male behemoth, over the summer.
That was good, baby.
This is Grazer's second straight win over Chunk in the contest.
Now, I thought we did a story about a bear eating a girl or a woman bear. There was no mention of it being a cub.
Yeah. I agree.
Are bears cannibalistic?
Yeah, when did that start?
I don't know if he ate it, but it killed the cub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to time out?
Yeah, man.
Holy hell.
The winner had votes cast by fans for the bear they believe best exemplifies winter preparedness by the fat they've accumulated over the summer.
So he got the sympathy vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Sure.
Right. That's right.
No,
That's all politics.
No, it's Dead Bear Week this week.
Fat dead bear.
Okay.
On a much lighter note.
I'm surprised you can use the term fat anymore.
Well,
it's a bear.
Yeah.
What are you going to call it?
I think you're right, though.
In the world of political correctness, why isn't it curvy bear week?
You know somebody's upset about it.
Thick bear week.
Oh, there you go.
Because you're fat. What is it called? Fat shaming?
We're not fat shaming the bears. That's what they do to stay
this
alive.
positive bearativity is just getting.
Yeah. I can't bear it.
Unbearable.
Thank you, Pat. Funnier. You're 3 for 3 today, Pat. Take a break.
A Qantas flight was forced to turn around due to what was termed an unusual smell.
I farted.
Whatever it was resulted in one crew member being taken to a hospital.
Sorry about farting.
Flight QF-163 bound for New Zealand.
Good morning. Cash log today on QF-463.
Returned to Sydney after an hour following the reports of the unusual smell coming from the cabin.
Hello, Sydney.
The landing was not classed as an emergency, but the plane was still met by the Aviation Fire Service on arrival, and a cabin crew member was taken to the hospital as a precautionary measure.
My gosh, did they figure out what it was?
According to a Qantas spokesperson, an initial engineering assessment determined the smell was caused by a product used while fixing a part in the galley area during routine maintenance.
Pat, have you ever encountered a smelly Qantas?
Pat, your thoughts?
I don't know why I was brought into this.
I'm sorry. I
have a similar joke coming up in a different story. I'm very excited about, actually. So I think we can start painting Pat as a man who has been hovering around a lot of Qantas.
Qantas is still in business, right?
Oh, yeah. Qantas Air.
Yeah, we just did a story.
Famously quoted, remember the great movie with Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman? And
Definitely Qantas.
Definitely Qantas.
It never crashes. Definitely.
But apparently, I read more about the story. Apparently, it smelled like melting plastic.
Oh, that'd be nerve-wracking.
So the pilots are going, wait a minute, this could be really serious.
Yeah.
Sure, if it was melting wires or something.
Yeah, you don't want any of the wiring to start melting.
The pilots knew it was bad when they could smell it over their own whiskey breath.
Yeah.
All pilots
that are your feet, because you take your shoes off on planes, don't you?
I have 0 foot odor.
I have 0 foot odor.
I'll put my foot in your face right now, and you can huff and.
No.
Really?
You're the man that almost closed this building down by microwaving fish, you'll
nothing to do
recall.
with my feet, did it?
You put socks in with the cod.
Socks in the cod?
Socks in the cod.
Isn't that a song? Socks the God, socks God, baby, socks the God, the boat over.
Socks in the
An
God.
airline, Qantas Airline has apologized to passengers for showing an R-rated movie.
Sorry.
During a flight from Sydney, Australia to Japan.
This story, I saw this on the national American news.
Passengers aboard the Qantas flight were shown the Dakota Johnson, Sean Penn film Daddy-O.
Wait a minute. Did they apologize because it was R-rated or because it was that movie? Aren't they just in a taxi cab the whole time?
Just awful.
Technical issues meant passengers could not turn off their screens. They soon realized the content of the movie, which one passenger described as 40 minutes of penis and boobs. And the flight crew put a family-friendly film on instead.
That movie, I think, is just them in a cab.
Talking.
Literally.
Aren't they just talking?
Yeah.
An airline
It's one of the reasons I didn't watch it.
An airline spokesperson said the movie was clearly not suitable to play for the whole flight, and we sincerely apologize to customers for this experience.
And this story is confusing because I read a couple different versions of it because I couldn't quite figure it out. One of them said they were unable to turn off any of the TVs for 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's what it says right here.
I mean, they couldn't.
They could not. It says technical issues meant they couldn't turn their screens off.
Well, they could ignore it, right? Just not listen or watch?
Well, it's still going to be right in your face.
Yeah, but can you hear it?
Well, you don't have to hear it. You can still see peonies in movies.
Oh, well, then who's complaining?
The kids. Moms.
Keep in mind that's a full-grown woman that said peenies and boobies.
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't care what they put on the screen. Just, get me to Vail on time. Do some skiing, I'm okay. Sorry if there's...
This was Sydney to Tokyo.
And someone to carry my bag, please.
Wonder what they show on Aer Lingus. Pat, you want to take that? They actually show Qantas. They show Qantas on Aer Lingus. This is why we got to bring back Sky Mall.
My girls are flying Aer Lingus Saturday.
They are?
Yeah.
No,
I thought Aer Lingus was out of business too, right?
No, they're in business.
They merged with Continental. They become Contolingus.
Is that right?
Nice playing along.
Contolingus.
Our Australia hunt continues.
They're going to rub
Police
two
there.
Qantases together.
Sorry.
Police in Australia led on a chase around to Sydney's train station by a wayward koala.
A koala bear was driving?
Video provided by Transport for New South Wales showed the koala ambling through Casula Station. Do-de-do-de-do-de-do-do.
Go koala! Go koala!
You're too early.
Here he comes.
Go koala, go koala, go koala.
Trains in the area were ordered to slow down as the koala came dangerously close to the platform edge. The marsupial eventually hopped the station fence after police officers chased it away from the track.
See you, mother.
Peace out, bitches!
Don't all koala bears have this voice?
I think so.
Koalas are not.
Aren't koalas out of business?
But they're called bears, but they're not.
They're not called bears. You guys do that.
heard
Koala bear.
bears went
No,
out
they're
of
called
business.
koalas. There's no bear. They're a marsupial.
I know they're a marsupial, but everybody calls them koala
Well,
bears.
they're
right?
wrong. Drives me nuts.
Have you held one?
Yeah, I've never held one.
Don't they have?
Got to see
Are
one.
they the ones that have chlamydia real bad?
They
Yes.
are riddled with chlamydia.
Oh, and those
And can-
fires in Australia about wiped them out. It's a very sad situation.
Can
for the
people get
koala.
chlamydia from just from holding onto a
If you have
koala?
sex with them.
Thank you. I'm sorry I asked. Pat, do you have a song?
Sure I do. You want to hear it?
Koala bears?
You got to sing along, though.
Okay.
It's a Little Boy George tribute. You ready?
Oh,
Here we
sure.
go. Koala bears are quite the easy lay.
Yeah, they are.
And they mate more than humans, so they say. They get bad down their infections. A little clumsy. That's something I didn't know. They should use some contraception when they come and go.
Come and go.
They come and go. Here we go now. Koala, 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 koala.
Chlamydia.
Come and go.
Man that blows.
I kept waiting for it to kick in. Koala, 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 chameleon.
My mom had such a crush on Boy George.
Uh-oh.
And I remember my
Did
dad.
you tell her?
My dad just going, honey.
You know, that's how I felt about George Michael when I found out.
Boy George is like 6 feet 4 inches tall.
Maybe he was in here, maybe
really
even
tall.
taller.
He is a big
Yeah.
man.
Especially with the hat.
I think he's kind of cool.
A big.
He was funny.
He is cool.
Yeah.
He was real funny. He was
He's
real
a
nice.
big, sweaty man.
Really? You got
He
that
invited
close
me
to
to his
him?
hotel room.
Oh, hey.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
You know how happy I'd be if I found out that you made love to Boy George?
What a story.
I would laugh at every one of your joke of the day. Heartily.
You know, I made love to Boy George.
What? I'm just hearing this now.
So he invited you to his hotel room?
Yeah, he was playing a show in town, and we were at a hotel bar with a news friend of mine, and he was in there with his band and crew, and they were playing the show the next day. He said, I've got a new album coming out. Do you want to come up to my room and
Listen
hear a track?
Oh, that's yes. I've used that one.
Wow. And then my friend went to the show the next night, and he called me and goes, Boy George was asking. He said, "Where's your black friend at?"
Oh, he wanted it.
Oh,
you wanted it.
Well, listen.
Would you like to come up to my room, listen to my out of my navel? Would you like to listen to put your ear up against my groin?
Well, that's
very flattering.
All this time, and you're just
I've told that story before in this room.
Very flattering.
Wow.
I just don't pay attention so often. It's hard to,
Yeah, me neither. I'm sorry, I missed that story. It's
He's full
fascinating.
of wonderful stories. Ace has been around.
But you didn't do it.
No.
You disappointed us all by not making love to Boy George.
How was he dressed? Or Christy, evidently.
No, not
he had a
me.
shot.
Did he wear it? Was he wearing one of his silly tall hats?
No.
Makeup? Was it partying, Boy George, or sober?
I think he was sober.
Oh.
He had like
He was only having a Culture Club soda.
when he was in
Wow, that is like humor in uniform. if Reader's Digest still publishes,
Sometimes I want to
send him that one.
I want to throw out cute
He
ones.
had a hat cross between Slash and Willy Wonka. The hat.
Yes.
He had that big rabbi hat for a while.
I don't remember the rabbi hat.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, like the big, it looks like a felt cowboy hat, kind of.
I've turned you off.
Okay.
He offered, he asked me to come to his hotel.
Oh, he did?
But not to listen to his new album. He wanted to do gymnastics. He said, I'll tumble for you.
Again, this is the tag for the Reader's Digest humor and uniform.
Humor.
Okay.
And I said, no, I can't. And he goes, do you really want to hurt me? And I said, well. And then he said, boy, you want to play the crying game?
Actually,
I said, you didn't even try with that one.
I only know two of the songs. So.
Some guy named Mikey in his band or something.
Yeah, the drummer. He had a relationship with him.
Yeah, which was a black guy. Right?
How do you know? I don't remember.
How do you know so much about Boy George, Pat?
It was huge. Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Okay.
Did you make?
Oh, you mean famous?
I don't think I did.
I don't.
He did not invite me. I'll tell you that.
Well, so when in your non-sober days, maybe you don't even remember.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's wrong with you. Maybe that's what's wrong with your back.
A weekend with Boy George.
Maybe his joint put years out of.
What's his real name?
I don't know.
Dowd.
George O'Dowd.
George O'Dowd.
O'Dowd. Okay.
George O'Dowd.
George Endowed.
George
Really?
Endowed.
Don't forget to
Giant hog.
don't forget Pigskin Picks from the Bob and Tom program. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest. Get your picks in if you please. And also, hey, speaking of the NFL and all kinds of fun stuff like that, how about a little bit of prize picks action, Wilbur?
Football season is heating up, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible for all. The app is really simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less in their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented the flex play. You can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. Last week, 2 out of 3 of my picks hit, but I still got paid out with flex play from Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play only $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you, Wilbur. And coming up, we have baby names. And something can go wrong with baby names, as you know. We also have a raccoon attack.
Oh.
Lots of them. You'll find out about that, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
We're trying to see how Chick McGee will do in the cherry spitting competition in the parking lot.
I care for cherry.
No, well, here, I'll eat the cherry, then I'll give you the pit.
Oh, no, you don't do that. No.
I've never been so turned on in my life.
Come on.
Now, when you do it, you have to pass it tongue to tongue.
Now, we just talked with one of the champions.
It turns out gnats. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Gnats love cherry.
Oh, how about that?
It may just be me that they love. I haven't been able to shower since last Tuesday.
Oh, don't tell us that.
I can't get this wound wet. I'm
that's
sorry.
too
There may
bad.
be a BO issue here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so it's 50 feet to the poster of me.
Right.
Now, is the line is right here where the sidewalk meets the asphalt.
So, has Chick popped a cherry in his mouth? Does he have a pit in there?
Have you ever popped a cherry?
No, never have the pit.
Oh, come on. One time in Welsh, West Virginia.
All right.
Okay, Chick McGee is...
he's at the line. Now, remember...
He's eating the cherry. The pit. Where's the pit in your mouth right now? Oh, he dropped it. Oh, 3-second rule. Oh, I'm sure there are no goose turds. He put it back in his mouth.
Oh,
this is where the geese poop all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, they pooped on the other side.
It hasn't rained in 3 months.
Okay, now, is there a line that Chick he can't cross?
You can't cross. Plant your feet.
He's got to get a toe on the line.
You predicted you could spit it how far? 30 feet is what you... Okay, I think you're going to get maybe 20.
I have a severe crosswind. Feel that?
Oh, now he's... pussy crosswind.
Well, you know, those crosswinds...
You think the bullet Kraus complains about a crosswind?
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Bitches about a lot of stuff.
Have we got...
Okay, go ahead. Do we have our measuring tape?
It's already marked on the pavement.
Okay, ready? Go ahead. It's off, and... Where'd it go? It got to the second blue tape.
Which is how far?
How far is that? 20 feet.
20 feet.
Oh.
That's how you. That's
You
what
said 30.
predicted.
There's a significant difference. Okay, now Chick is leaning back. Now, are you folded? Is the pit folded into your tongue? Remember, he said the key is lung power and getting a vacuum seal. He just spit. No.
How much?
What do you think? What is that? That's short of 20 feet.
Short of 20?
Okay, short of 20 feet.
It's getting worse.
Again, what?
I think you need a...
Yeah, Tom, put your money where your mouth is.
I never said I could do this.
Oh, yeah? Come on.
Come on,
These
spit.
cherries been washed?
Come on, Chick. Chew up a cherry for him.
They've been washed.
Feed him like a bird.
Cherries.
Haven't you seen them wash them at the store?
Okay, go ahead, take over.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Breathe through your nostril.
You look like...
Jeez.
You look like some bad lawyer at the turn of the century in court. Your Honor, I've never known my... Oh, he's ready. Have you swallowed the cherry meat?
No, what's the technique here?
You roll your
Spit
tongue.
it.
Can you roll your tongue?
Spit.
I'm afraid I'm going to swallow it and choke.
Just spit.
Now, we could only hope.
Oh, my God. That didn't even go 10 feet.
Here comes Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now we have a gal
She's
with
got on her Daisy Dukes.
great lung capacity.
Okay, let me get this microphone down here in front of Christy. So
Your mouth, by the way. That's the smallest tongue I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, well, that's
All right.
good.
That's why I can't do this. I don't think I'm going to be very
It's
good.
like a 3-year-old tongue.
Oh, yeah, 18-year-old tongue is what I
Thank
meant
you.
to
Well,
say.
every
The
all
line,
models
the line
on
is
the
where
age.
the asphalt meets the cement.
He's out here with his cane pointing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm injured. Do you mind?
Uh-huh.
Okay, step up. You can't take a running start.
All right, is Christy eating a
Christy
cherry?
has kind of a controversial stance, Bob. She has her feet staggered.
Okay.
And now the technique, Christy, you're supposed to go up and down like you're doing jumping jacks. Remember, it's Braless Day.
That's right, it is Braless Day.
Okay, here we go. Christy leans back. Can she spit?
No, you can't make her laugh.
What was that, 2 feet? Was that, how far did that go? 6 feet, okay.
Uh-huh.
I think she got a little on her chin.
How are we on time, Bob? We don't have a scorer's time clock.
Well, we have about 1 or 2 more minutes here.
I've never been a spitter, Bob.
That a girl. That's what I like about
I think those Christy Lee, I've never been a spitter T-shirts might be a big item for the store.
Now, I know you're a guy that cares about the way you look. You've got a nice suit on.
Yes, he looks very good
nice
this morning.
Bob Zaney, would you rather have a complete set of removable dentures or a full set of fang-shaped teeth?
And I'm assuming the fang-shaped teeth aren't removable?
Are permanent.
Yeah, they're
yes.
permanent. In other words, your real smile would be
I'd rather
fangs.
have dentures.
Yeah.
I'll go the fangs because I'll tell you why. My teeth don't show when I smile.
Let's see.
See? It's not natural. My whole childhood was my dad going, show your teeth, like that. I look like I'm trying to poop. In every childhood photo. They just don't show, so it won't really matter if they're fangs. Okay?
I gotta see some of those.
Yeah. I swear to God, my dad, show your teeth, Bobby.
It does look like you're trying to once again drop a deuce.
I'm sorry, should I say drop a deuce?
I want to see those photos.
Wow, you're right, though. You can't see your teeth.
Look at little Bobby.
I know.
Oh, there he is.
The one that really sticks in my mind, we were at the Wax Museum in Buena Park.
Sure.
Right next to Knott's Berry
by
Farm.
Knott's Berry Farm, yeah.
And we get our picture taken. I think it's with Frankenstein.
Uh-huh.
So you get your photos, and it's the whole family. And I'm like
Yeah.
In front with Frankenstein.
The tour, Here Come the Mummies. Our friends from the great band Here Come the Mummies at the Vogue coming up Thursday evening. That'll be a terrific show. A lot of people probably all dressed up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Halloween coming up this weekend. Very excited about it.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Sorry, what?
It's only the 9th.
What day is it this year?
I am
It's
way
the
ahead.
31st, just like every other year.
What?
Now, what day of the week?
It's on
Thursday
this year, yeah.
Okay.
Thursday, Tom.
All right.
Do you have your costume picked out? Are you going to go as Bear Man again?
A suit. He
Bear
doesn't call it
suit?
costume. He calls
Bear
it
suit?
Bear suit.
Bear suit.
I don't know. I'm still debating with the girls what they're going to be. It's very big.
You know, a very hairy bear would be a hirsute bear suit.
Yes.
Very good.
That's very astute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Earlier on, we were talking about, we had some phrases that your parents said to you. And there were a couple I'd never heard before. A chick, you had the one.
I will beat your ass. That one?
Yeah, and what was the one about? There was another one.
Oh, crap in one hand and want in the other.
Yeah, that was one of yours.
Jerk a knot in your tail.
That's the one I'd never heard before.
Jerk a knot in your tail.
Oh, that's where we got onto the anal bead thing.
It's, I think, I don't want to take credit for this, but I believe it originated in the white trash world. The jerk a knot in your tail.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I had never heard jerk a knot in your tail. Kelly writes, my dad told us he was going to sell us to the gypsies.
Oh, yeah, that's
a classic.
Jess Hooker's mom said.
Yeah.
Wow.
She would actually make them pack, Jess said.
Yeah, Jess said her mom would make them pack, go out and sit on the front step with their suitcases, and then, of course, the gypsies would never show up, and their mom would come out and go, see, the gypsies don't even want you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Shannon writes, when I got in trouble, my mom would say, you want to go to Fist City?
Fist City.
Song, yeah.
Wow.
Going to
Loretta
Fist City.
Loretta Lynn's song, Fist City.
Yeah.
That is a song?
That's a great song. Yeah.
Going to Fist City. I think Bob Schneider has a song called Fist City on the new Human.
Yeah, but his is about sex. Maplethorpian, sort of.
Oh, Maplethorpian is a word.
I don't think it is.
Bob is a bit of a fist.
Well, I can't imagine anyone writing a song about fists.
Have you ever heard Stink Fist by Tool?
Or Aerosmith's My Fist Your Face.
Yeah.
My fist, your face.
That's funny.
It's a love song.
God.
My fist, your face.
That's a song?
Yep. The first song on their Done With Mirrors album.
Is it about punching someone in the face?
I think so.
That's after they couldn't sing anymore, right?
They were having some issues then.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I see. Well, in any event, if your parents said something to you of nature like that, we'd love to hear about it.
I know you speak of your mother, especially in nothing but glowing terms. But didn't you, when the rare occasion that you were punished, what did that go like? Do you have to set up, go to your room and sit on your bed or something, or what did that entail?
Yes.
I don't really recall.
You don't recall
You
being.
never were disciplined.
Well,
you know what?
You set the garage on fire.
I didn't set it on fire. I almost set it on fire. Different. It was in the early stages of my learning about how fire worked.
A light bulb in the bathroom you set on fire with a Kleenex.
No, I blew all the fuses in the house by putting something wet on
Never
it.
got disciplined.
I have no doubt he was never punished.
That is carried over.
You're probably right.
Well, so sorry. Now, also we had this note because we were talking about tuning in Tokyo.
You were talking about.
And I did not realize the initialism, if you will, of tuning in Tokyo, what it meant. And it just dawned on us this morning, I guess we were told. But one of our listeners wrote in that he was driving his big rig with his wife, and they were going through beautiful Wyoming, and they stopped and did a truck stop shower together.
Yeah.
And he tried tuning in Tokyo. Did not go over well, but she did get back in the truck the next day. But Josh, this note from Jay, truck stop showers are usually free if you purchase fuel.
Yeah.
If you don't, the prices average about $10. A shower at a good truck stop includes a private changing room, sink, and shower stall. So, and he says, most truck stops don't care or pay attention to couples who shower together.
Yeah, Kenneth went on to say that a lot of the bigger major truck stops have larger showers for truck drivers who have passengers with them. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Loretta Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
That's it. That's the city. There were only 12 seconds.
Oh, so is she going to go after it? So the lady's making love to her man. So she's
she wants to beat up
She
the
wants to
chick.
beat up the gal.
It's going to be a cat fight.
I see. I see.
Going to Fifth
A lot of
City.
covers
Gonna
this
have
song,
some
too.
fun.
Loretta Lynn is... I wonder what her father did for a living.
I think he might have been a coal miner, but don't quote me
How do you
on
know
that.
that? That's an odd guess.
Yeah,
Let me think.
That's a big leap.
Isn't it?
Tom is not amused.
No. I joined the club. I over here.
Could you pick Loretta Lynn out of like five?
Sure.
Five different. You know what she looks like.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not very familiar with her music.
Oh.
But you are familiar with what she looks like.
my cup
Didn't
of
she
tea.
do You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man?
Yes.
Isn't that her? And
Don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I always get her and Tammy Wynette mixed up.
Well, Tammy Wynette had blonde hair. And Loretta Lynn
Stand
had
by your
brown
man.
hair.
Stand by.
That's Tammy Wynette.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And D-I-V-O-R-C.
Tammy Wynette.
Tammy, yeah.
Now, who was
comes final today?
Who was Tammy? Why not? Wasn't she?
That was one of our
singers.
Yeah. She open me first.
Yeah.
The classic, because there used to be I think it was a Kodak or somebody or some camera company, Open Me First, so you can take pictures of the rest of the ceremonies of opening presents.
Tammy, why not?
And in the case of Tammy, why not? It was open her legs.
Open her legs first. See, have a nice Christmas. Braggs.
Oh, man.
Garbage can.
All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Pity.
Uh-oh.
Fish City.
See?
Fish City.
Fish City.
I like the way she said trice,
Yeah,
too.
trice.
Trice.
I love her.
That's what you look like to me.
I can't believe anyone would write a song about a fist.
Mr. Fister. Oh! Mr. Fister. So, and why is the wife upset with the new girl and not upset with her husband?
That was country music back then.
That was country music. Yeah.
Jolene. Yeah.
Man's going to do.
Don't take my man.
Dog will hunt.
It's implying, though, that that's just boys being boys?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
The woman that needs to know, hey,
Yeah,
you don't mess
have
with
to say
my
no
man.
because he's married.
Okay.
And just remember, ladies, if your man is cheating on you, it's kind of your fault. You gotta give it up more.
I don't think kind of.
You did or didn't do something.
Yeah.
So never forget.
So, Tricia, you go after that bitch. Okay. When we come back, we'll have something delightful. Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Any changes you'd like to make in the world right
I
now?
gotta tell you. Okay, first of all, as you guys know, I drive a Cadillac. And if you don't know, Cadillac is kind of considered the Mercedes of cars. And
So I've heard. Yeah.
It's a real big car, and it goes real fast, and I can't always follow all the rules of the road. Okay. So I'm barreling down the street, and I guess the light was red. Who can tell at that speed?
Yeah.
And I got the photo ticket.
Oh, yeah.
If you've never gotten it, what it is you're going through the intersection, then there's a flashlight, and you think, I hit 88. I'm going back in time, right? You know,
Yeah.
Finally a chance to go try to break up my parents before they can get together at the child abandonment under the sea dance.
That seems negative.
Oh, boy.
But it's not that at all. Mike, they're not. The police aren't even going to work anymore. They're just setting up a camera and calling it good. They're paparazzi. I don't blame them. I don't blame all the laws that they're supposed to. You get in your car, you got to wear a seatbelt. Why do you wear a seatbelt? Because it's the right thing to do? No, because the man tells you have to.
That's right.
Click it or ticket, jackass. Right? Because your government is very, very concerned about your health and safety, and they always have been. And if you got a kid, they're really concerned about your kid's health and safety. Because if you got a kid, you got to put the kid in the car seat, then put him in the back seat. Then there's a wreck, and the airbags come out, and the good ones, they jettison the car seat from the car. Then a parachute comes out, and the kid gently floats to the ground like the beginning of I Dream of Jeannie, because the government is very, very concerned about your children's health and safety, and seatbelts are a big part of that. Really? Ever seen a school bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only seatbelt there goes around the 50-year-old parolee driving the damn thing. Oh, yeah. That dude's strapped in like he's going to lethal injection. Meanwhile, the kids are in the back flying around like lottery balls. No. Your government does not make you put on a seatbelt to protect you. They make you put on a seatbelt to control you. They make you put on a seatbelt because it's the only tangible way they can physically tie you up during the day. How about click it or take responsibility for your own health and safety, because this is America and not some fascist regime. What are you saying, Og? You saying you're against seatbelts? You're damn right I'm against seatbelts.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
So we have the cabinets returning.
Cabinets are here. Now, Tim, we need to get to this because we have a time deadline here. We're hoping to hook up with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Beautiful.
So
all right.
move it forward.
You know, they seem to have all the time in the world until you guys got in here.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? What do you got?
Let's
we
go.
love these guys. Here we go. Ready to go? Let's go. Writer's block, writer's block, writer's block, that's what I've got. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. I've got writer's block.
Yes, he's got writer's block.
Writer's block, yes, I know. This is where the joke should go. Is there a joke there?
No.
I got writer's block.
Yes, he's got writer's block.
This is good. This is better
Really
than
is.
rehearsal.
Really? You guys rehearsed a couple years ago, right?
I started out, my mind was blank. I sat and thought an hour. By then my mind was even blanker. La 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 la. La 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 la. Writer's block, it's not fair. I'm sitting in my lucky chair and I can't find funny anywhere. I've got writer's block. I've got writer's block. Blow a whistle. Ring a bell. Blow a whistle again. 'Cause I can't write a joke. No, writer's block, writer's block. That's the song, that's all I've got. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. I stole that line, yeah, it's not mine, 'cause I have writer's block.
Yes, he has writer's block. He claims it's writer's block. It's always writer's block. He's never not had writer's block.
Hey, you guys, I think it's time we get some new singers. I'm getting tired of you guys.
Yeah.
Nice ringing the bell.
Bravo.
Thanks very much. Tim Cavanaugh and the
That was the
Cabinets.
best we ever did.
And the Writer's Block song.
Do you wear a thong, Miss Pat?
Is you out your damn mind? I have a hard time wiping. What am I gonna put a string back there for? You know what I did just discover? I just discovered the moisture wipes. I had the diaper wipes for grown people.
Of course, I use the wipe. Yeah,
Oh.
they're incredible. It's like a shower in the middle of the day. Yeah,
Oh my God,
I know what you're
they're
talking about.
so much easier because you know how when you wipe it and the tissue gets stuck? None of that. Everything is smooth.
What the hell? I'm talking about wet wipes.
We're
Tom.
talking about wet wipes. You use wet wipes?
On the baby's ass. I'm an adult. Sorry.
You should get them for the adults. They're great, Tom. I just discovered them. They're great for fat people.
You're getting a text. Well, anything else you'd like to share with us?
I'm going home. I'm going to Goodwill.
Okay.
To shoplift.
All right.
Shoplifting at the Goodwill.
I'm out.
I'm out. Bye-bye.
Great band. A terrific place to see a show. Here come the Mummies at the Vogue Thursday night.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
In the performance room. Are you going to come up with an answer to Fist City, Pat? That would be fun.
Shake your hands down and make up. Be nice.
That's right.
It's all about unity.
Let's talk through this.
Kiss and make up.
Bill. There's Jessica Alsman.
Hello.
She's here. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
At Sidekick Central. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
Why are we talking about Fist City again? What was the...
Said something about liking to be fisted.
No, he didn't.
I may have misunderstood.
Where did that come up?
You like to have a guy get in there and flip a coin? Isn't that what you were saying?
No.
There's no room there because that's where I park your car.
I don't know how we got to Fist City.
Right. But the Fist City is
we
a
were
song.
talking about famous,
things
knuckle sandwich.
Mom and Dad say, I'm going to send you to Fist City.
Send you to Fist City. Yeah. I miss Loretta Lynn.
You
Uh-oh. Trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it close your face?
Yes, close your face.
Close your face?
In other words, stop talking about having sex
there's
with
a
my
chance.
man.
I don't remember the lyrics necessarily to the rest of the song, but I don't know that her husband is cheating or her man is cheating. This woman's just saying she is. Because she says, hey, look, no, my husband, when he picks up trash, he throws it away. He wouldn't touch you.
She's coming on to him.
So what's happened here is he's made her believe that it's not going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
There may be a fair amount of gaslighting in this whole thing.
Okay.
Wow. Interesting. But I don't... I've never heard that one before.
We're not surprised by that.
No, I've heard a lot of it.
Grow up I had to work in country music back when, Loretta Lynn and Tammy Wynette.
Yeah, I worked. I did work at a country station for a while.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was subbing on Saturdays and.
That was a long time ago.
You know what? I can see you just being really scrambling because the songs are like 2 minutes long.
Exactly. And this place.
I can just see.
This place was in Sanford, Florida. And it was vinyl 45s.
Sure.
And they're all 2 minutes, and I'm not kidding. It was one of those studios. We've all been in one of these. It's a radio studio, but it was in a building that was like a bank or something. So the office layout was kind of odd, and the only bathroom was a good 30, 40 seconds away. So you had to, you really had to prep.
Yeah.
You had to have everything ready. sprint out there.
Yes.
Sprint back.
Back before computers, you young DJs out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to time it all out.
But there were some good tunes.
Remember that? And every record you had would be cue burned.
Yes.
You'd back them up. Yeah. I remember the song I liked the most was You Can't See Me Walking. You can't see me talking. That one? Anybody know that one? You can't see
I can't imagine one we
me
haven't come up
walking.
with.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a good one.
You can't see me walking.
You can see me walking. That was a great song. I love that song.
That was another insult from our text line. I had a coworker that whenever someone would annoy him at work, he would say, "Why don't you go out and lay in the street and count mufflers?"
That's a good one.
Great. That's Tim from Arkansas.
Yeah, go out and play in traffic was what my mom would say. She'd be annoyed. Why don't you guys go out and play in traffic?
I do know all the Tammy Wynette stuff from the great movie 5 Easy Pieces with Jack Nicholson.
Not familiar.
You've never seen that movie?
No.
Oh, God, it's great.
I don't watch it on purpose now because you've ruined it for me.
It's got one of the most famous scenes in...
Is that the tuna sandwich or something?
Well, you're close, but yeah, that'll work.
It's really... I tried to watch it not that long ago, and it's really convoluted, and they were trying to do something that they didn't...
it was one of the first movies that had a fair amount of cussing and sort of controversy.
It's a buddy movie, right?
Yeah.
No.
You might be thinking Last Detail.
That's also a great movie.
Okay.
Not at Nauseam. I haven't mentioned in 3 or 4 days. But that's my DIVORCE becomes final today. We didn't get a PRENUP.
We'll be going spell around the kids.
Sure.
That's a good idea. That's a good song. We also are trying to catch up with truck stops. I'll talk to you, Ms. Alsman.
We've learned everything we can about these showers. We really have. There's nothing else. So please tell me.
You're fighting a losing fight, and I defend your right to do it, and you keep at it, buddy.
He's young.
Go ahead. He'll realize.
Another 30 years, he'll get it.
Go ahead.
You're right, Josh. There's nothing in this letter that would be new for you about showering in a truck stop. Okay. Because you've been there, you've done it,
I've never done it.
Oh, no. It's okay.
We know they range from 10 to 20.
$25.
Some are nicer than others.
You got to get 75 gallons of fuel to get a free one.
If you don't have to be a truck driver to take a shower at a truck stop.
Right.
You can walk in and have a shower if you want.
Great. Here's Mark with another one.
What do they give you?
What do they give you?
Yeah.
A free towel?
Probably a towel and a bar of soap, I would think.
That's correct. Towel and soap. Check that on your little list, Josh.
That's nice.
And this trucker...
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yes.
Wayne, I apologize for Josh in advance.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Wayne enlightens us by saying, I travel with my wife. On my list, tuning in Tokyo.
So help me. If this ends with, we're going to, nothing new. No.
Towel and a soap was kind of.
And then we take a shower.
Can they share a shower together?
Yes.
That's nice.
And you know what tuning in Tokyo means?
I think I'm familiar. A little tweaking of the breast nipple area.
Now, we were enlightened yesterday, although Josh wasn't because he knows everything. We were enlightened yesterday that in the case of one of our listeners, the left hand operates the right boob. That's volume.
That's funny.
The tuner is on the left breast operated by the right hand.
Oh, I guess.
Unless you're upside down, and then everything goes to
But can you tune in Tokyo if you come up behind her?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely possible. You're going to read. Go ahead. Good luck.
Dear Chick.
Good luck. See what happens. I'm sure he's already heard it.
When I was 6 years old, my mother left me at a gas station.
Oh.
And said she wasn't coming back.
Oh.
I hope it just says, thank you for a great show.
No, she came back 10 minutes later and said, next time, I'm not coming back. And I mean it.
That must have been horrifying.
Chick, I think we may be related. Yep.
Yeah, that must have been
sir.
That's just awful.
Well, we don't know what he did.
No, but
he could have accidentally spilled a drink.
The biggest trouble I got into. What did I get into? I broke a window when we moved into a house.
Well, why'd you do that?
It was an accident. I think I was 7.
Well, you were a horse.
Ooh, a lot of blinking and flinching for that one.
Oh, I had. Oh God, one of those.
I remember when I got
one of those plastic. I'm missing a word here.
Give us a hint.
You put like a gallon of liquid in it, and it's got a handle on it.
A funnel?
A pitcher. That's the word. Thank you.
You put like a gallon. It's got a handle.
I couldn't think of the word. Sorry.
Pitcher?
Ivy League graduate.
We had an electric cooktop.
Yes.
Which I don't approve of, by the way. And
much less.
I know there's a movement against gas stoves, and all those people can go to hell and move away. I put a plastic pitcher on. I didn't realize that
the burner was on.
The burner was on, and it kind of did a Leaning Tower of Pisa move, and then all of the iced tea leaked into the stovetop, thus
to me
ruining it.
The electric stoves are far more dangerous than the gas top
because you don't know they're on.
You never know when they're on. You can lean up and try to make a point.
You know when they're wrong.
I'm surprised. I didn't know you'd embrace the socialist concept of getting rid of gas. Oh, that's fine.
No, I'm not against it. I just mine just happens to be an electric stovetop.
Okay, that's fine.
You'll agree. You'll probably identify with this. We got our first color television, but we had it on one of those little TV carts so that you could turn it and face the kitchen, or you could turn it and face the living room. It moved around. And my mother was working with my sister doing homework or something, and she said, "Turn the TV around. You're bothering us." And I went to turn it around, and it fell and just shattered. Yeah, boy, I got my ass beat for that.
But that isn't. My favorite TV story involves young Chick McGee, and you had the high-powered magnet.
My father worked in a factory, and he had these. Not only did he bring home vials of mercury for me to play with, fun, but he had these giant magnets about as big as a dinner plate, and they were super strong magnets. And I was playing with it in the floor, and I went up to the TV and I touched the TV with it, and it would bend the image.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, well, that's cool. And I kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and then I pulled it away, and it was like all miscolored, and it was green and blue and purple where I had the magnet.
Permanently?
No, the TV repairman had come out with a degaussing wand.
Yes.
They call it.
And I think Godwin's current TV is doing that, right?
It's doing a little like a moon thing where it's set in one.
You have like a big circular blob on your TV at all times?
Yeah, text me. I'll bring that TV in.
You got it. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
because I don't.
Oh, wait a minute. We gotta do something else. We're actually out of time here. Well, coming up, it's going to be sexy time with Alli Breen. We certainly look forward to that. What else is coming up, Christy?
Coming up, where I'll get, maybe if we have time, to the fact that in Halsey, I know you feed animals outside your window.
Oh, yeah.
A lady was doing that with some raccoons and was suddenly inundated with over 100 hungry raccoons. So maybe you shouldn't feed the wildlife.
This just shows when you give raccoons the internet, all of a sudden they're on social media going, hey.
Guess who's serving?
Hey, 23683 Duffield Road.
Hey, Roger.
They got free food.
Yeah.
It's like the kids on Halloween now. Hey, all the good candies over there. They're all talking to each other. That's right. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about helping you help yourself in your mental health. Very important stuff up there. Of course, it's your brain. You got to get yourself all sorted out these days. Halloween is here. Don't find yourself, maybe you find yourself wearing a mask in your real life. Well, let's help you get rid of that. That's what therapy can do. And BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a much simpler way. You don't have to get in the car, drive across town, et cetera, et cetera. You can do the therapy online. The way it works is you fill out a brief questionnaire online. You'll get matched with one of some 36,000 plus therapists, and you can switch therapists anytime, no additional fees. But the therapy itself is done online, like a phone call or like a Zoom call or even texting back and forth. It's up to you. And you can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be. That's how it works because it's done online. So take the mask off and help yourself and find out what I'm talking about by visiting BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And by the way, the /BT Show part will add 10% to your first month. I just got a really nice letter from someone who had heard us talking about this and started working with the BetterHelp and was extremely pleased. So this may be just the thing for you. Check it out. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And once again, it's BetterHelp, HELP. Sorry if I mispronounced it. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And the Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, we're going to try to help people with their love troubles, because that's what we do with the lovely Alli Breen, and we call that sexy time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Through the glass. There we go. I hear it right now. That is the sound.
Oh, yeah.
The sound of the band. Baby. Here come the Mummies.
Dirty minds think alike. We got our heads in the gutter and our fingers in the pie. Dirty minds think alike. We got our heads in the gutter and our fingers in the pie. Looking at you from a distance, you seem so sweet and innocent. I can spot the bad girls a mile away. It takes one to know one. It's true, we're two, we think alike. Never fighting off temptation. Take advantage of this nasty situation. Dirty minds think alike. We got our heads in the gutter and our fingers in the pie. There we go. Act surprised and disgusted. You know damn well that you've been busted. I can see the naughtiness in your eyes. See it in your eyes. If you wanna come and grab it, life's too short for playing games. Never fighting off temptation. Take advantage of this nasty situation. Dirty minds think alike. We got our heads in the gutter and our fingers in the pie. Bobby, Tommy, y'all so dirty. You know we love it dirty. Dirty minds think alike. That's right. Dirty minds think alike. We got our heads in the gutter and our fingers in the pie. Dirty minds think alike. Heads in the gutter and our fingers in the pie. Dirty minds. Dirty minds. I'm dirty minds. Think alike.
Wow. But I was just talking about things that are disappearing, like the sound of a typewriter is going away. I get it. I mean, I understand all this stuff, but like that little ding when you pull in the gas station, if you're under a certain age, you have no idea what we're talking about.
Right.
How true.
Just things.
Remember when
that-
they used to give you all kinds of things when you got gasoline, like glasses?
That's what Bill was talking about. Yeah.
Incredible stuff.
Even albums and stuff like that. I mean, I guess if you went to school at a certain age, you wouldn't remember what albums were or certain things. I mean, I saw a list of those things the other day with people that have.
They're all disappearing.
Yeah.
Customer service.
Yeah.
Totally gone.
Exactly.
No, customer service now is everybody can understand, but nobody can help you.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I understand, sir. Yes, I know. There's nothing we can do. That's just how. I was on a plane and they had the intercom turned all the way up to like 10, and it's right above me, like blowing out my eardrum.
Yep. Yeah.
So I asked the stewardess, I go, is there any way you can turn it down? She's like, no, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do. It's like, really? They installed an intercom at 10 without a volume?
There's no volume.
They're going to
control
listen
on
to
the
it, and they're going to deal with it. That's how we're doing it on this airline.
Yeah.
right.
And I hate flying. I hate flying like Nigerians hate spam filters. You know what I'm saying?
There's a...
Show. Hello. Is it time to help the lovelorn? Is it time to either they decide to communicate or they head to Fist City? Is
Right.
that
Yeah.
what's going to happen?
It is.
Exactly right.
And we're going to do that with, there she is. It's the lovely Alli Breen, comedian. And Allie's got on some kind of logo shirt.
What?
A zip. She got on a zip up.
It's like a
It is a hoodie.
Yeah, there you go.
From California.
Okay.
Oh, California.
Yes.
I've been to California.
Weren't you in Portugal or something last week?
I was in Spain. Yeah, I had a wedding. I just got back Monday.
I've been to Spain. Oh.
Yes.
Fancy.
It was very fun, but I think I got food poisoning for a day or two. So that was
Food poisoning. Wow, look at me.
Guys.
What if you just hung up? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good now. But yeah, it was rough for a day or two.
How was the wedding?
All recovered. Really nice, really small, pretty, very fun.
Was it in Spanish?
No, it was not in Spanish. It was in English. People who speak Spanish tend to also speak English over there, I guess. The opposite doesn't apply.
Right. Okay, so that was fun. Now, Alli Breen is a comedian. She's also featured on OnlyFans. And you can find her there with this code name, ALLIB, Alib, Alli B. Or you can find her to send us your love problems by going to ALLIBREEN on your favorite social media platform. Alli, what have we got today to start off?
Dear Allie, 3 years ago, my girlfriend broke up with me because she said I was jealous and controlling. She was right, but I've now changed and I'm a completely different person. When we were together, we promised each other we'd be together forever. So I was waiting for her to be single before trying to get back together. And I just saw that on Facebook, she and her boyfriend got engaged. How crazy will I look trying to get her back? I need to do this.
Oh, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Sounds like she's happy.
I love when people take that seriously. We're going to be together forever. Doesn't everyone say that when they're in love?
Right.
Pretty much. Yeah.
There are crazy things you say when you're in love.
Yeah, this reminds me of Greg Hahn's great piece about when he sees the woman. She's got 4 kids, and how does he word that
I am
exactly?
not coming back.
Yeah.
Trying to make me jealous.
Yeah, trying to make me jealous. Yeah. Greg does it much better than I can. This is done. It's over.
on.
No,
It really, it's over.
she's moved on. And
Also, how often does a jealous and controlling person change? I mean, maybe I'm being cynical, but
the
if he's saying it himself, you would need like a second opinion on that, I think, to believe it.
But also, by wanting her back now, it's proving that he is controlling and
jealous.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes.
Right, we would believe it more if he was like, you know what, I've changed and I look forward to being a new man with a new woman at some point.
Right.
You can wipe the slate clean. Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
she's not going to get over it. She's like, no, leave me alone.
You got to leave her alone, man. So the answer is you would look very, very crazy.
Yes, don't
by
do
trying
this.
to get her back.
You could do
You got to wait till the divorce.
There you go.
Now wait it out. You just gave this guy a shred of hope.
Yeah. That wasn't.
There's a chance for rebound.
I know.
Plant evidence on him so he goes to prison.
Do a Dustin Hoffman at the end of what is it? The Graduate, where he's Elaine beating on the glass. Okay, let's get to our next letter, Allie.
Dear Allie, I recently found out that a guy my wife met on Instagram has been buying her expensive things.
Is that
I confronted her about it, and she said it's no big deal. They never met. They just have an internet thing going on.
That's right.
What? I asked her to show me the messages, and she refuses. I think there's more than that going on that she's telling me. She said I should just be glad she's not asking me for the expensive stuff.
Oh my God.
She's smart.
I'm going to be in the minority, I feel here. I'm all for her getting stuff.
Are
from this
you
guy.
crazy?
I don't think she's doing anything. She's just getting free gifts from this
So
dude.
it's not an emotional. She's not emotionally cheating.
No way. She's just
then show the text.
Show him the emails.
Yeah,
and the text.
and what
No,
if-
he
what
needs
if
to
she
be
was
confident in their relationship.
No.
What if she's sending like nude pictures? Do
Right.
you mind that, Josh?
Yeah, or promising that I'm going to leave my husband someday and I'll be yours.
I'd have to see him to judge.
Okay, what would make a guy send somebody expensive gifts?
There are guys out there that just want to shower women with gifts. I've known a lot of girls that.
Didn't you have a friend that did that for a living?
Yes, and I've also known women who didn't do it for a living. These guys.
Maybe those guys can spoil her husband as well.
Yeah,
That's what I used to.
Oh, that
always-
would help.
I would go, hey, by the way, get me this.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, he's like throwing a PlayStation and we're good.
Right.
She probably should show the text though.
See, that is a little. I don't think she's necessarily up to something. I think she wants this guy just to be confident in their relationship, but she could show him. But what's that going to do? So she's going to show you. Let's say she is doing something. She's going to show you the harmless ones.
No, but you can't curate them. If someone's looking through your text, you
can. You can actually go on your text and delete
certain ones,
certain texts.
You guys only talked 3 times. That's weird. Like, no, I didn't edit those. What are you talking about?
I'd say to this guy, get out now.
I think relax. I would say relax.
He does end. Wait, he says, so she should be glad. She says she should be glad. Or she says, I should be glad he's not asking me for the expensive stuff.
Yeah, no, get out right there.
So what should I do here? Is she cheating? Should I be okay with it if it's just an online thing? It's true. I don't want to buy her that stuff and I still get all of her time. So maybe it is okay.
I think it is okay, but,
Man.
Others don't.
Yeah, what kind of stuff is she getting exactly?
I'd like to know.
Probably bags. And jewelry and
a lube.
To use on the husband, though. That's fine.
Don't forget the lube.
Maybe she should sell a gift and exchange it for something for him.
For all we know, this guy's rich and 84.
Do you think that the guy rich and 84 or whatever does he know she's married?
I don't know. But
and is she leading him on? Like, I don't know. There's something suspicious here.
It's probably.
Does he never want to meet her?
Is this an internet thing?
Yeah, just an Instagram, she said.
Okay.
I like it.
Isn't this this is prevalent that you buy me they put up set up accounts on Amazon and you go and you
the wish list.
Like wish
the wish list.
list.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a wish list
But there
on your
usually is
Yeah.
some exchange where it's like they want pictures or something at
Right.
least. It's not just like, oh, you're so nice, I'm going to send you thousands of dollars of gifts, you know.
I think it's fine.
This gets to my point of last week. The internet has ruined the world. I'll just get to her. No, I think Chick was about to ask you something interesting. Were you about to say, Allie, do you have some kind of a
wish list?
Quim pro quo?
Josh?
Oh, Josh, I'm sorry. On your OnlyFans. Sorry.
I never set one up because the things that people want to send is all super sexual. Like they want to send lingerie or like certain kinds of like, I don't know, toys or something like that. And I was like, my list would honestly be like, I don't know, like, Apple stuff, like stuff that I want to use, So
No, I think that's the whole point.
Send that stuff.
They want to send
Is that
you,
really?
Yeah, they want to send you things you want. That's why it's your wish list. It's you only put items on there that are
things you want.
Things you want,
Yeah,
and then and when they send it to you, they don't see your address or anything. They just buy.
Oh, I should put that together because I've had people say, why don't you put like these costumes on your wish list and I'll send it to you. And I was like, I don't
If they're costumes
dress
you
up as
want,
Wonder Woman.
fine, but no, yeah.
Oh, so they want
They'll
you.
buy you a
Wait,
lamp.
hang on a second. They want you to dress up in a Wonder Woman costume, and they'll send it to you.
Yeah, and send them like a picture. Yeah, they'll send whatever
That's
thing
cool.
they
That's
want me
funny.
to wear or something on
Oh,
there.
dude,
Yeah, I mean,
that's where the real money is.
that really is, I think.
Buy me the costume. I'll make you a video and a photo set, and then I'll sell you the costume that I wore.
Oh, wow.
That's $500. Easy.
Yep.
See,
that is where
I think that Josh is going to become some kind of cyber pimp slash
You should. Josh knows
slash
this in and
sales. You
Yeah.
You just get so excited. Like you're like about to shout, "You're leaving money on the table."
There's just so much money out there that these guys.
I think you're right. I think
it is true, and stuff that you wouldn't even think of. Yeah, that people would want to buy.
So if you're interested in doing this, send Alli Breen your request, and maybe.
Yeah,
Whatever,
we'll see
but-
what all.
And the great thing about it is you only do what you're comfortable with. That's the great thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually the really nice thing. There's only ever been one or two people that were weird on there. Everyone's really actually like fun and cool and nice and wants to make sure everyone's comfortable. Like it's an interesting place.
That's nice.
Hey, Alli, are you familiar with the street term tuning in Tokyo in the concept of interpersonal relationship?
Please say yes so we
No?
can through this.
Okay. Okay. It involves sort of how do I word this? A lover's lane romance.
No.
And the young man is tuning in Tokyo under the sweater of.
No.
It's not a sweet romantic thing. It's meant to be an obnoxious.
It's borderline sexual assault.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. You're giving someone like basically Indian sunburn on there, trying to figure out how to.
Yeah.
A tea
It's
twister.
like tuning knobs.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced that?
I mean, not intentionally, I don't think, but I've had guys with no idea what they're
no fellow ever said to you, "I'm tuning in Tokyo."
No, I've never had that happen.
Okay. I'm sorry, just was curious.
I will say there's plenty of guys who don't know what they're doing when they're young that just grab stuff and try to do stuff like tune in Tokyo, probably.
Yeah,
to see what works.
There's certainly a certain juvenility. Is that a word?
Inexperience.
June element, if you will. Let's get to our next letter. We're speaking with comedian Alli Breen, ALLIBREEN. Find her on social media. Find her on OnlyFans at ALLIB. Okay, Alli, what do you got?
Dear Alli, one of my best friends owns a business and is hiring 2 people. He wants to hire me, and I told him I'd leave my current job and accept his offer if he also hires my ex-girlfriend from high school. I know she'd accept the position. Me and my ex are both happily married, but I still think about her all the time. Even if nothing happened, just seeing her would be the best part of my day. The 3 of us would make a great team, and I'd love to actually be fully back with her, but just seeing her every day would be good enough. Happily married, but need your opinion. P.S. Please tell Josh I don't need to hear his reasonable advice.
I appreciate you leaving me out of it.
You are setting yourself up for a major problem.
Good. First of all, working with your best friend right away, problematic.
Well, yeah.
Forget everything else
That's
about
true.
this.
There are 12 things that are really problematic.
Yes, exactly.
Well, let's count them down.
First of all, they're both married to other people. Secondly, he's still attracted to her. Do we know if she's still attracted to him? Or if he said he would really like to get back with her, so if he's seeing her every day,
And if it works out that way, how's he going to get any work done if he's,
banging his girlfriend?
Thank you for taking the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, no, I
We're
agree.
trying to, yeah.
Right. He's going to be more fixated on her than on the actual job.
So instead of giving sound advice, what do you want to say about this chick? What should we do? Instead of giving him sound advice?
You want something outlandish?
Sure, yeah.
Cover your body with oil, and then walk.
Then maybe do a 3-way with your best friend, the Devil's Triangle.
No, run to the hills.
If this guy, so the guy who was
Absolutely
offering,
not.
The guy who said, "Hey, I got 2 positions,"
Right.
and the other dude said, "Well, hire me and my ex." If the guy with the 2 positions says yes, he's the worst business person
exactly
Yeah.
on the planet.
You're right.
He's asking for it.
Yes. Yes.
You are setting yourself up for a really bad situation.
Because the first time they fight, and they will, or there's some kind of drama with the actual spouses. Oh,
what do you mean you didn't send out the Johnson order? For God's sake!
Oh my God!
We're at a tipping point right now. We're going to go under.
How the hell did you get hired?
Also, I love how this guy says he's happily married, but would also love to fully be back with his ex.
Yeah, so how can he be happily married?
Yeah, defining happily, exactly.
Well, he can just ask for a three-way. Maybe his wife's into that. And then he can have the best of both worlds.
Yeah. You know what? That might be the advice that this guy's looking for.
Nothing could go wrong. This is what you should do.
Three-way.
We know he's anti-reason.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, do the three-way thing. Get back to us in a few months.
What if you just went like, it worked, thank you.
I'd love that.
I was excited,
I found out my wife had a crush on my ex-girlfriend, too.
Yeah, I loved it when Click and Clack would get the return letter. Yes, we did what you said about putting the watermelon in the carburetor, and by God, it worked. Okay, we had time for one more quick one, Allie.
Dear Allie, my husband and I got married 5 years ago and just had our first child. We fell asleep on the couch the other night, and his phone kept buzzing. I picked it up to see what was happening because it was late, and I saw a sext exchange with one of his coworkers where in one of the messages he wrote and he said, "I so wish you were the mom." I lost my mind and kicked him out, but now I'm just worried he's going to leave me and go be with her. I don't know what to do.
Let him leave. You take half.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Let him. He can pay for stuff while he's living with someone else. That's fine.
That is
my God.
Exactly.
That's so sad.
I wish you.
That's the worst thing you can possibly see. I know.
It could be worse. The kid could be named Junior.
That's rough. Boy, I feel
I'm sorry.
It's so awful. God, it couldn't be worse.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I'd like to thank you for not killing him.
Yep, you did the right.
Accidentally dropped a large isosceles knife in his throat. I was making him. I was cutting up a pizza and I slipped and slashed his. Oh boy. Okay. Well, thanks,
Even
Allie.
if this guy comes back and says, "I obviously was just sexting. I didn't mean that." That's still the worst thing.
He's
Real sexy. Real sexy.
He's a dirtbag.
Baby mama. Yeah.
He's a dirtbag.
She will
It's over.
never forget that.
Make that your Christmas card this year. Like print that text.
Hilarious.
Man, my God.
Print the text, send it to his dad. Okay. Well, thanks, Allie. Are you working this weekend, Allie? Are you back in the swing of things?
This weekend, yes, just the tail end. I'm at the comic strip on Sunday and I'm at Gotham on Monday. And I have like a bar show in Brooklyn on Saturday.
And then where's your next trip so we're prepared for it when you tell us you're going to some exotic locale?
Nowhere exotic, but I think I'm going to Atlanta. My sister's fostering cats and I'm going to adopt them.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going to turn into a whole crazy cat lady.
Fostering cats.
That's just what you need is a cat.
Yes,
You're going to get a cat?
2.
You're never home.
Does your boyfriend know about this?
Yeah, he's in we just cat sat my brother's cats and it was really fun. So I decided to go all in.
And you do want to get 2. They won't get bored.
Well, when you tell your boyfriend
when I go away,
you're going to get cats, he'll go, "Oh, okay, let's break up." So that'll be interesting. You let us know how that goes.
I love that. That's great.
A lot of things happening.
Wait a minute. Hang on one second. Do the cats have names?
They're named because I guess they were found on a street called Riverdale, so they're named River and Dale. I don't know if we're going to keep those.
I say Lyle and Eric.
Oh, wow.
Or Lila and Eric.
Sacco and Vanzetti.
Either one.
Aaron and Hernandez.
Oswald and Ruby. There's a lot of combinations.
That's all right.
Maybe you could ask your OnlyFans fans to help you name them. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well,
that question will come out a lot dirtier than
you'll get labia and areola.
Ariel is a sweet name for a kitty. Kitty. Okay, thanks, Allie.
Bye, Allie.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, always a pleasure speaking with Ms. Breen. Now, we have some new cameras here in the studios, folks. We have them in the hallways.
New cameras, Tom. They're Simply Safe cameras.
That's right.
That's right. And you know, Simply Safe has been protecting my compound for a decade now. That's right. About 10 years ago, I did the legwork. I did the research and landed on Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system with fast protect monitoring and live guard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders that stops them in their tracks. And you're never locked into a long-term contract. Cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable. Less than $1 a day, no hidden fees ever. And SimpliSafe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years running. And SimpliSafe offers the best customer service in home security, according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate the SimpliSafe system in less than an hour yourself, or you can choose to have a professional install it for you. And we've got a deal for you. Protect your home with SimpliSafe for 50% off, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have some very historically accurate or inaccurate information. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Once again, Bo Burnham is our guest, and he has a little tour going. We'll give you some of those dates in a second. Go ahead, Bo.
Every time I go to dinner, seems like I'm getting a little bit thinner. I'll sit down at the breakfast table. I can talk while they're not able. When I look at them, I find there's a single question on their mind. I wish I could go back to the way it was. It's not easy now because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. Well, maybe it's because of the way that I walk. Makes them think I like boys.
Oh, my.
The goddamn question just won't go away. And I get asked every single day. But the way they ask it is not a disguise. Like, how was your day? Do you like to kiss guys? This is the worst, baby. This was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear. Because my whole family now is shocked. I'm in the closet and the door is locked. Well, now my glory days are gone. I was John Elway, now I'm Elton John. Well, my whole family now suspects that watching SpongeBob had side effects. I'm not gay, and that's what I said. If I'm gay, hey God, strike me dead.
That's a joke.
Just cause I'm afraid of the snow, or my favorite color is the rainbow. I'm just joking. This is the worst, baby. This was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear, yeah. Because even my boyfriend thinks I'm gay. I'm just... Oh, God. You all probably think I'm gay. Man, this song is counterproductive. La 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 la. Because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I said, what did they know anyway? You gotta look right through the haze. Easy bake oven was just a phase. And my whole family thinks I'm queer. That is all I ever hear. But I've been as straight as a ramp, if you don't count Bible camp. Bible camp. I'm not gay, I swear. Kind of.
Bo Burnham. Now, what kind of vacations do you get? And since you travel so much, Jim, I would imagine that a vacation would be staying home.
Yes.
I know last summer you had you
went camping.
There's a semi-disastrous camping experience.
You know, my wife. I married this woman who loves to camp, and I'm indoorsy.
Yeah,
you know, she always brings up camping's a tradition in my family. I'm like, hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with the house.
Yeah.
My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. You know? If it's so great outside, why are all the bugs trying to get in my house?
How true.
Boy, I'm with you on that.
Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
He is not a happy camper. Well, why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite. He's the happiest camper. He gets to take a shower.
Yeah.
The camping thing.
Camping. Are you a shower man versus a bathtub man?
I'm a neither. I'd rather do nothing.
Yeah, just lay in bed.
The shower, yeah, definitely. The bath thing, that seems like a lot of work.
It does.
That just seems, I don't know.
You have to wait.
Yeah, it's just you gotta figure out. You gotta stand up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once I'm standing, I don't want to have to, sit down and then stand again. I'm that lazy. And chick's like,
you are talking my language. I never thought of that before.
And when you stand up out of a bath, don't you have all the suds on you too?
Yeah.
You're sitting in all that.
Then you got to go take a shower to clean out.
Then you have to rinse off.
Take a shower. I don't understand it.
And they're slippery. Old people get themselves broken hips all the time in them.
Yeah.
I hate bathtub showers more than anything.
Relaxing.
No, they're not.
No.
Yes, they are.
Men want to primarily do physics experiments involving flatulence. Basic stuff.
Oh, yeah. It really does bubble. How about that?
Hold a match to the surface of the water, that sort of thing.
I would have never thought of that.
I've not thought of that either.
This is the first show
Now
in a
you're
long
going to
time.
want to take a bath.
I'm going to have to take a bath to see if it works.
I have to take notes.
You guys don't take baths with your significant others?
Well, sure. I mean, I've done that.
Not if you want them to stay your significant others. Honey, let's take a bath. Why don't you do that? I got check out Sports Center.
You know what Christy wants? She wants a bubble bath
and some sodomy.
That's exactly right.
No.
See, we have to
You
explain.
have to be very careful what you say and it's taken out of context.
Family-friendly show.
That doesn't work. See, people don't realize that Christy didn't actually say that. Chick
And
has
some sodomy.
Well, who is that then?
No, but I mean, she said it in a different
We were
context.
talking about something totally different.
You have it on tape.
Isolated.
You just keep playing it, right?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking. Do you see me moving?
Christy, what do you
And
want
some
for
sodomy.
Christmas?
Well,
now, Jim, now you're
I
playing.
want some nice.
Don't play
Christy
the
wants some
game.
perfume
And some sodomy.
Okay. Wow. Do I have to come over there? I'm not feeling well.
All right.
That won't be on the TV show.
No.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Word has changed. We're giving it to you in pennies.
They're
You
just
idiots.
mailing it in cash.
I'm working with a moron.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Pat Godwin, Jessica Alsman, Josh Arnold.
And by the way, Tom, you're working with more than one.
That's true. What am I saying?
He's well aware.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hey, hi, how's it going?
Super.
Oh, good.
Somebody's been brutally insulted most of my life. You. And that's covering a lot of territory.
Let's see. Today in history. Before we get to that, I can't believe this happened.
Something about Tune in Tokyo?
No, we were talking about Ace, and Ace actually was more or less propositioned by famed musician Boy George.
Nice.
I can't believe I forgot that story, but apparently Ace has told us before. But
just answer me this, Ace. When he was talking to you, did you notice that he bit his bottom lip?
I did not.
Okay. Because that's a telltale sign.
Oh, it is.
You want to come up to my room?
Oh, you bite the lip.
Oh, you bite the lip?
I like the eye move, too. I like the eye thing you did.
Well, you can't help but move your eye if you're biting your lip.
Oh, but you're doing a kind of.
I am.
You've got a. That's good.
I'm hitting on you because nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
Me and you and me.
Wow.
Shyamalan-ish twist.
Yeah. But now it's now time to bring some frivolity to the room.
It's about
ladies and gentlemen.
man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Halloween season, it reminds me, I went to school with an actual witch.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know what her favorite class was?
What?
Spelling.
Hey, it was very good.
Okay.
Spell. Putting a spell on someone, you see.
I'll put a spell on you. Ooh. What was that? Screaming Jay.
Few versions of that one.
Yeah,
Put a spell
Put a
on
spell on you. He came out of he had a casket on stage and he come out.
I don't know.
Screaming Jay Hawkins? Is that right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll look it up.
You look that up, Christy, while we review.
Too much in my
today in history.
He dressed like a witch doctor or something?
Yeah.
Sounds right. Yeah. He was something else.
In the year 1000.
Yes.
Holy hell.
We're going back.
Betty White was born.
Even. Leif Erikson discovers Vinland, Vinland, becoming what they think was the first European to reach North America. So I didn't know the Vinland thing.
1,000?
That's where all the cars are numbered.
Ah. Oh.
No.
Finland.
VIN numbers.
That is
I
so
get
silly.
it. I like that very much.
Thank you.
I very much.
I don't know whether to like it or to be angry.
I say a little bit of both.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Then we travel many more years later. We have in 1986, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera premieres in London.
I saw it once and didn't mind it.
I loved it. I've
saw
seen
it
it
once
3 times.
and hated it.
Once on Broadway.
Did it startle you when the chandelier came down?
No, the chandelier is a character in the no.
Yes.
Well, it's a very
and
important.
Phantom of the Opera, the music is Phantom of
the Phantom of the Opera is here.
Yeah.
That's very song.
And then the love song. The love song is School Days Slowed Down. School days, slow down.
It really is.
Yes, I have valid criticisms.
My favorite Phantom, Herbert Loam. Watch that version of the movie. Yes, and he's a hell of a Phantom.
I might like it.
Yes.
He played Napoleon, Tom. Did you ever see that? Herbert Loam?
I know who he is. That is not my cup of tea. I do enjoy the occasional musical, but not that one. Happy birthday, Tony Shalhoub.
He's good.
Monk.
Amazing. Monk is amazing.
Great show.
Very good.
He's great. He's terrific.
Bitty Schramm.
It's a joke out there.
1954.
You know who else is a monk, John? There's a great big fat person.
Oh, yeah. Ted Levine is in that.
Levine's in
Yeah.
that. The guy who played...
He's his captain. Right?
Yeah.
She's a great big fat
Silence of the Lambs. Yeah. He's the back.
Were you about size 14?
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Who would have thought he'd be a police officer in another role?
Scott Bakula from Quantum Leap.
And Enterprise.
I love Scott Bakula. And that great show, Men of a Certain Age.
Yep.
That was a terrific show.
It absolutely was. Canceled too soon.
Yes, I agree.
Canceled just about right.
How about this one?
British.
I think Alsman, you'll know this one. 1973. Happy birthday, Steve Burns.
I don't know Steve Burns.
Steve Burns or Steve Byrne?
The comedian that's been in here
No?
10 times.
Steve Burns.
Host of Blues Clues.
Oh.
And he does the theme song.
Why would Alsman know the host of Blues
I was a little
Clues?
older.
It became the theme song to Young Sheldon, the song Mighty Little Man, which is a great song.
Oh.
And they used it for Young Sheldon.
I didn't know that.
That was Steve. That's Steve Burns.
I didn't know that. My kids
now you know.
Singing
My
it,
kids
right?
watch Blues
Yeah.
Clues, and I'm not.
Yeah, I was a little old
you're
for
too
that.
old for that.
And he actually shows up in Young Sheldon. Yeah.
Oh, no, God.
Wearing a rugby shirt, green and white stripes.
Not.
Is he waiting? He's the
man.
guy waiting at the side on the rest area, right?
No, that's Long Legs.
Okay, sorry. Before we leave, don't forget Pigskin Picks up and running. It's sponsored by our buddy Steven Singer. $500 gift card each week. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Just make your picks, and you could be a big winner. Just like Abby O'Grady. We'll be talking to Abby tomorrow.
Someone.
And Abby's from Goshen, Indiana, and we hope to talk to her. Pat has a song he's going to have to rewrite for tomorrow for Abby. But you could be a big winner. Once again, just go to bobandtom.com/contest for that $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. This is the Bob and Tom Show.